instead.
The stream grind.
Hey man, this content creating ain't easy. gotta give something. I gotta make something for people to watch so people can stay invested.
True. I feel that. Good luck though. I only saw the last part because I kind of hopped in the stream late, but
at the end, yeah. No, it's all good, man. No, it was fun. Civic Club 2 is definitely very fun mod.
yeah, I'll have to go check that out sometime after.
And it's not super long either, so that's another good thing about it.
Oh, that's good. Okay.
Alright, just let me make another post on the Discord and it should be good. Just so people know that, hey, we are live. I have bots that are supposed to do this, but of course the bots are jank. So
yeah,
I need to spend time to work out the jank. Also, let me not do what I did last time and not share my screen with you so you can actually see what's going on this time.
I would sorry.
Who loves pirating movies and always wants more? I don't know cigarettes, Velucker, you tell me. So, what it is, what it do, everybody. You could be anywhere in the world today, but you decide to be here with me for some reason. And for that, I very much appreciate it. I'm back with some more The Rising Knight. And as you could tell, I am not alone. I'm here again with the man, the myth, the legend, the creator of The Rising Knight himself, Spirit.
What's good? Hello, everyone.
Hey, we're going to pick up where we left off the last time. So we're just going to load... let me see if I can load the game back to where we were before. Alright. So, if you guys are excited for some more of The Rising Knight, you already know what to do. Be sure to hit the like button, subscribe, all that good stuff. I shouldn't have to tell you all that. That's just like standard YouTube stuff at this point.
Yeah.
And I hate to sound like a broken record.
Shit.
Anyway, so where we last left off was MC was being a complete Sigma, and
just took down a bully. Just said fuck him.
Yeah, took down a bully like the true Chad that he is. And then we saw a flashback to the crime that was mentioned at the very beginning of the mod. So here we are now. MC is at... Oh, he's not at school. He was going downtown for do something after school.
Yeah.
Okay, yes, that's where we are.
He just kind of did something at night.
The bus makes its eventual stop in front of the school, and I step off. Once I'm on the sidewalk, the bus leaves to continue its route. As I approach the school further, I once again see crowds of people by various stands. Still?
Yeah.
Again. It's like, yeah.
He's got the same thoughts as us. Holy shit.
There's even more people outside than yesterday. If there was some event, why are they still out? Why are they still out today? Oh. Out of curiosity, I surveyed the area for some sort of context. There's a few handwritten signs talking about some festival on the 13th. It's tomorrow, right? Well, the 13th wasn't that long ago. Shame I didn't play this on the 13th.
Yeah, this mod does follow the 13th.
Strange. I wonder why some celebration on the 13th of all days warrants such a plethora of advertisement.
I wonder why.
I reached my locker. Well, I mean, you made this. You should know.
I would hope so.
I reached my locker and input the series of digits needed for it to open. You could just said I opened my locker.
Man's gotta like do extra for everything. Don't worry.
It clicks open. I swap out yesterday's textbooks with today's. See, the cover of my textbook fills you with relief. It fills you with determination.
No.
You should have seen that one cover.
You know what? Yeah, makes sense.
I always
What doesn't is, bro. This fucking line. Sorry to interrupt you.
no,
But
no,
this
you go
fucking
ahead. You're good.
line. He's like, I found my math and science classes to be easier. I'm like, bro, fuck math. I hate math, bro.
Yeah, once they start adding letters to that shit, that's when it all stopped making sense.
Bro, I cannot read math. How dare you put letters?
Oh, you have like the
Like-
triangle and it says find X, and I'm like, it's right there, silly. You just circle it. I'm like, come on now.
Like, come on, that's
Duh.
easy.
Duh.
That's too easy.
They're nothing like my history class, at least. You know, I actually had a cool history teacher. My history teacher was an ex-marine, was an ex-sniper for the Marines.
Oh
And
shit.
one of the funniest dudes I've ever met. He was so fucking cool. Like,
Bro, history teachers are either the most chill motherfuckers on the planet, or some of the most obnoxious. For me, it's always just, it's never been in between. It's always been one or the other.
I mean, I've been fortunate to have like cool history teachers and stuff. My geography teacher too was also super cool. He was like this long haired, like kind of hippie dude. Gave us no homework, and we played this like really cool review game. And the team that won got like extra points on the exams and stuff. So like, yeah, super cool.
Oh,
Guys.
that's good at least. I just like history, so it generally, even if I have a bad teacher, I'll still like it.
Oh, okay. Oh yeah, because some subjects are better suited for different people. I get that.
Yeah.
So, how about you ask him yourself? Oh, more people. As I close my locker, I see some guy approaching me along with a familiar seeming girl behind them. Ah, yes! They return!
She's returned. Oh no.
He's like, what do you think you're doing, bud? Huh? I'm talking about what you did to my girl yesterday. She said you hit her. Okay, and?
I did not. I did not.
I didn't
hi,
hit
Mark.
her. I did not. Oh, hi, Mark. I look over to the girl, realizing she was that brat from yesterday. What does she want? Well, I didn't. Yes, you did. You hit me square in the face. I still even have the bruise. She cuts me off, showing what appears to be a discoloring on her left cheek. What? And before she just put makeup on her face.
Right?
She got a bruise.
Faking that shit.
Hey, yo, what the fuck? Oh no, I had some spam in the. It had some spam in the last stream, but I had a moderator who took care of it, so it's okay.
Oh yeah.
It scared the crap out of me because I just saw a wall of text. I was like, what? I didn't hit her. I just put her in her place. There is a difference. We'll see, Iris. Here's the thing: you bruise the ego. It's the same as bruising the person in this case, I guess.
Yeah.
I can't get a great look at it, but the bruise has an unnatural appearance. Maybe it's some sort of makeup trick. Hey, at least this guy's smart. This guy's smart. I appreciate it. It's certainly not a bruise she'd get from a punch, that's for sure. This disregarding the fact that I've never hit her in the first place. I don't know where you got that, but it wasn't from me. It's like the Shaggy song. It wasn't me. Don't try to lie your way out of this. You gotta be fucking with me.
Bro, man just wants to leave.
Yeah, he's just trying to live his life, but people are just trying to fuck with him just because he decided to have a backbone and stand up for himself.
Yeah.
I don't have the time to be dealing with this. I tend to move past, but the guy moves in my way. Fucking in the hallway. It wasn't me. Excuse me. Where the hell do you think you're going? To class. Now move. He swings a punch which just barely misses me and hits a nearby locker. Wee? Ah, fuck! That was close. I didn't expect him to throw a punch that soon. But what I do know about him. The guy swings at me a few more times, but was unable to land a single punch. Wee, 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 wee. He's so slow. Wee, and not very creative either. Wee.
Bro, after every swing, it just plays a note from Ultra Instinct.
It's like, bump, 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 bump. The whoop, da 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 whoop, da 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 da. Stop running away and fight already! What exactly is he trying to accomplish by aimlessly swinging right and left hooks at me over and over? At this rate, I'll just dodge my way out of here. On second thought, I noticed one of his next right hooks extends just a bit too far out. I use this brief opportunity to swiftly pull his arm back and move past him. Wee! Just do the swim move. Oh shit! The guy loses his balance, almost falling to the ground. It didn't take long to figure out after all. Not like that even matters now. Class is gonna start soon. Wow, imagine schooling a dude so hard by dodging all his punches, making him fall on his ass, and then being like, hey man, I gotta get to class.
But he just wants to get past, that's it. He's like, bro, please move.
So not only did he make him look stupid, but he looked stupid in front of his girlfriend, and then she's gonna be like, I'm gonna break up with you. He's like, why, babe? Because you look stupid because of that stupid boy.
Well, that stupid boy clowned on you.
It's like, now you're not a man. I can only date real men.
She just re-pulls out her makeup kit, gets out the white paint.
Where the hell do you think you're going? I'm heading to class now. Like hell you are. Picking up my bag, I look towards the guy who's now fully charging towards me.
He's desperate.
It's like, Toro, Toro, Toro. He may be persistent, but his size makes him slow. When this guy gets close enough, I'll just dodge out of the way again. Whoa! And unfortunately for him, he wasn't able to regain his balance this time. Ah, my nose. Oh my god, are you okay?
Just broke his nose without touching him.
I wonder if they're gonna blame me for that too. Checking the room, I spot a camera pointing just away from our direction. I think I'll be fine. With my bag in hand, I start walking down the hall. Ugh. Get back here, you.
He still wants the smoke.
He still wants to smoke, but he's like, nah, Holmes. Nah, this ain't it, Chief. This ain't it, Chief.
I ain't going out a clown. Get the fuck back here.
Despite being several meters away at this point, they continue calling out to me. But the volume of the hallway crowd eventually drowns out their voices. Time flies by as my last class before lunch wraps up. Hopefully I won't have any interruptions this time. You just want to fight by doing absolutely nothing longer than anyone else. Hey, exactly, Iris, exactly. Sometimes you just have to let your opponent beat themselves up for you.
Right?
I walk down the hall.
You can't exactly tell on a person who doesn't hit you. Shit.
Yeah, exactly, man. Exactly. Also, I've been meaning to ask you, is your profile picture Iggy?
Yeah, that's like cyberpunk Iggy.
Okay. I figured as much. That's really cool.
Thank you.
I walk down the hall and sure enough, there's no one. Good. Before long, I reach the door leading to the hall and head upstairs.
Man's had to check and make sure Sayori wasn't still there. He's like, that bitch is gone, finally.
It's like, no one to stop me from going to eat alone.
Finally, peace.
And then in before, she's like, hi! He's like, fuck! I take a seat in my usual spot, open my bag. Inside is a container holding leftovers from the dinner I made myself yesterday, right beside an ice pack. I take that out, along with the bottle of water I brought, and start to eat. Oh, this is nice. There's nothing I like more about this spot than being away from the crowds of students gathering in the courtyard. The courtyard.
Every time he mentions the courtyard, I just imagine some edgy, like, 2012 kid type hairstyle. Courtyard.
Your commotion is... Yeah, he's like, ugh. Who put you on this planet? Their commotion is loud, more often than not, making it distracting whenever I want to get so much as... Oh, when I want so much as form a thought in my head. Although there isn't much to do up here. After I finish eating, I either do homework or rest until the lunch bell rings. I don't have anything assigned for homework so far, so it looks as if I'm going with the latter. I suddenly have this weird feeling of being watched. Alright, place your bets in the chat. Who's watching MC right now?
I wonder.
Is it Sayori? Is it the other MC? Is it somebody we haven't met yet? Or is Homeboy back for round 2? Giga Chad from the heavens.
I still need to play that mod.
Alright, survey says... Also, you will love Sigma Club too. I'm just saying. You will love it.
I hope so.
I turn my head to see why that is. Ding, 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 ding.
There she is.
If you said Sayori, you're correct. It's history because it has its eyes on you. Oh. Big brain, Iris. Big brain. I see you. Oh, sorry. I was a little close, wasn't I?
Maybe. Like, personal space, please.
Oh, like social distancing, and you should stay at least 6 feet away from me at all times.
Right. Put on your mask, please. Over your nose.
Who the hell is she again? Need something?
No, I felt bad since I was up and left right after you saved me yesterday.
Saved you?
Saved you, what the fuck?
He's like, oh right. She's the girl from yesterday. I wonder what she wants. To say hi?
Man, it's just not social.
I wouldn't say I saved you, really.
But you did. If it weren't for you, she would have hit me really hard until I bought her a new phone. And I just wanted to talk to you a little more, but I didn't get the chance.
He's like, I see. The problem is I don't really associate with your kind. So
But
I'm going to
yeah.
have to ask you to vacate the premises.
But yeah, I get it, but am I supposed to care?
Yeah. Hey, I forgot who asked. Can't seem to find them. Talk about what? She gestures her hand in front of her chin, showing that she's in deep thought. If she wanted to talk to me so badly, the least I assume is that she has something to talk about. Well, women.
Women.
Ooh,
That's just how they are.
Yeah.
ooh, I know. I never asked for your name.
All that thinking. To ask for my name.
Well, yeah, we had to start somewhere.
Yada yada does
God damn it.
It's killing. He's so reluctant that he doesn't associate with anybody, but I kind of like the vibe he gives off. Yeah, because He's the kind of guy who keeps to himself. He doesn't really want to be bothered with a lot of people. But he's not gonna like turn her away to be an asshole.
Man just wants to do his own thing. It's the people that come to him.
You know what? Which is a good way. Which is the way it should be.
Yeah.
Killen? That's a cool name.
Hey, thank you, Sayori, thank you.
You're up.
My name's Sayori.
She attempts to greet me by reaching out her hand, but I don't return the exchange.
Oh shit!
Oh god.
Bro, man's just eating. He's like, I'm not gonna handshake you.
Instead, I continue taking bites out of my lunch as she slowly retreats her hand back. Wow. Something's up with her behavior. It's weird. Yeah, you didn't extend the polite courtesy. And she's like, dude, what the fuck is this guy's problem? She talks like some child. Oh, great. Another Sayori's a child. Oh, joy. Or, like an elementary school teacher, rather. It makes it hard to tell if she's here to get something out of me, or if she's truly just an oddly cheerful person. Wait a minute, I just realized, did Fruits MC come back but in a different mod?
No, he
Yeah.
hasn't said women yet, okay? It's
Yeah,
not
these-
Fruits MC.
These women are so damn persistent.
Damn women.
We're
It
not
was
there
based
yet.
off, so.
We're not there yet, but I feel like it's approaching. The event horizon is approaching rapidly. I noticed her take a seat next to me on the bench and begin eating her own food. She really doesn't tend to stay here until she thinks of something to talk about, huh?
Man's like, bro, okay. I just want to eat.
You know, this reminds me of Spirit. So
What?
back in high school, I was eating lunch, right? Just like how MC was by myself. And there's this girl named Jennifer. And she comes around the corner and she just yells out my name. She's like, "Hey Jay, close your legs." And I was like, "Why?" And she said, "Just do it, bro. Trust me, just close your legs." And I was like, "Okay." So I'm sitting there by myself, just doing my thing, right? She comes
Yeah.
and then sits on my lap.
What?
And she just sits there for a while, like my food is in front of me, and then all of a sudden she's in front of me, so she's actively blocking me from eating my food.
Damn.
So then I just have to sit there for a while, and I'm like, okay, so what is this here? Do you like want me to touch you? Do you want me to like not touch you? Like, how do I get my food while you're still sitting here? Can I like reach around you, like lean, so I can like keep eating? Like, what am I supposed to do here?
Bro, it's in those moments that you just wonder, what if the gender roles were reversed?
Oh, that's the case. I'd get my ass reported to the principal's office.
The second you sit down, you're straight to jail. Straight to jail.
Yeah, but if you're a cute girl with a nice butt and a smile, you could just it's all fun and games. No, you should be happy that a girl's doing that to you. But for me, that shit was so awkward. I literally had to sit there until she decided to get up and leave. I was like, what was all that even for?
I don't know, man.
I don't know either.
At least you got the W Riz though.
I mean, everyone said she had a crush on me at the time, so that would explain why she did it. But it's just
I don't know. Is that a little? That on your lap? That's not that much of a sign.
well, because sometimes girls do weird shit like that, man. I don't know. But also, I would say Jay is secretly the alpha male of the DDLC community. Hey man, look, I have a lot of crazy. I would say a lot, but I have quite a few crazy stories when it comes to like different girls I've dealt with in my life.
Bro, he's the protagonist of the Sigma Club.
I have been called an anime protagonist on more than one occasion. Yes. It's like, so what I saw what Siren was doing here just immediately reminded me of that. Anyway.
Hey, that looks good. What is it?
Stir fry.
Did your mom make it for you?
Bitch? Excuse you? I make my own food.
Like, you see, I'm something called a responsible adult. I make my own food.
Exactly. You would not like you know what that is, Sayori. No. It's leftovers I made for myself.
That's pretty cool. I wish I knew how to cook. I burn water somehow.
How the fuck do you burn water, Sayori?
I don't know, but somehow she found a way to do it. Bro, I'd love to sit in VC and hear all of your stories because I want to hear your anime protagonist background. I'm not gonna lie.
We'd be here for a while, probably.
I'm like, look, if you go back in enough of my streams, you'll hear a story here and there about some shit that happened to me in the past. And just keep listening. I'm sure at some point in time something else will come up. It'll remind me of another situation of my life.
Honestly, probably. I would not doubt it.
Hey, Killen, can I ask you something else?
Oh, fuck. There we go. Isn't that why you're here in the first place? Ah, these women. Can't just leave me alone.
He just wants to eat his food.
Sure. She finishes her bite before continuing.
All the other kids are in the courtyard and eating lunch together. How come you're up here alone?
Maybe because I want to be alone, Sayori.
Yeah,
I want to be with other people. With the normies, I'd be in the courtyard.
Exactly. Like, I like it here. Just memorize the fucking line. That wasn't intentional. I won't lie.
Oh yeah, that's the oh yeah, Iris, don't get me started on that one. Also, hello Reflexu. Over because I'm also streaming on Twitch now. Welcome on the Twitch side of life. Oh, but also yeah, Spirit, that was hilarious. You're like, I like it here.
Just right as I say it, you click and it's the next line.
But why? Don't you want to make friends and have fun?
Fuck
Nah.
that.
Yeah, we're friends, honestly.
My version of fun doesn't include finding people to talk with.
But don't you get lonely up here?
Rule 592 of being a Sigma. Sigmas don't get lonely. It's loneliness stops the grind.
Exactly.
Obviously not. No. I just prefer to be on my own, is all.
Oh. You don't mind me being here,
Do you? Actually, I do
Yes.
mind. You can get the
Very
fuck out of my
much.
sight. I'd appreciate it. I don't even know who invited you up here.
She invited herself up here, bro. The nuts.
It's like, no.
Oh.
See, this is how you know MC's not a bad guy. The fact that he's even willing to entertain Sayori like this. Because if he was a bad guy, he'd be like, yo, bitch, get the fuck out of here.
Mod just ends there, like, nah, bro, get the fuck out of here, honestly.
And you get the Curb Your Enthusiasm ending. Bum, 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 ba, da, 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 da. I'm alright with a little company, I guess.
Whew. That's a relief. I don't want you to think of me as annoying or anything.
I mean, like, I do, but...
I'd hate for you to think I'm bothering you. Sayori, I'm going to be honest with you. I don't believe in friendship. People end up disappointing you to where association is the best way of getting through life. I think I meant disassociation, but yeah, it's the best way of getting through life. So true, Iris, so true. You're fine. Although it'd still be nice to know why you're really here already. It's because she likes you, bro. She likes the fact that you helped her, and she wants to get to know her savior better.
He's like, likes me. Shit, I don't like her. Get the fuck out of here.
So, what kind of things do you like to do?
Not a whole lot more than what I have to do, really.
What do you mean by that?
I mean, I don't tend to do much outside of my usual schedule.
There's gotta be something you find fun to pass the time.
If it makes you feel better, I suppose I watch a little TV here and there. Or maybe I'll attempt to pick up a book or something from the library.
Ooh, what kind of books do you like?
If you're asking for specific genres, I don't have any. Anything in the library that seems somewhat interesting, I'll pick up whenever I get the chance.
How often do you like to read?
I already told you, whenever I get the chance. If ever I'm not working, I might try to read a chapter or two.
Aw, you have work?
Of course.
But yeah, you don't? Like,
Of course.
fuck.
Or, actually, I'd be going back to working today, to be specific.
Where do you work?
That's classified.
Yeah, I cannot tell you.
Is that really important?
Of course it is. Hee
Of course.
Well, sorry to burst your bubble, but I'd rather not get into it. So, do we ever find out what he does?
Yeah, you do, you do.
Okay, just not now. Alright.
With the way you act, you could be some super secret spy or something.
My job doesn't involve alliteration. Okay, at least he has some sense of humor. Alright. He has some sense of humor.
Gotta add the but
Oh wait, hold on. I got you. There we go. Or at least I hope not. He's like, or at least, I was like, shoot, I remember that being in the job description.
What?
No, never mind. What about you? Do you work?
No, I don't work yet.
You have to eventually, no?
Yeah, but I haven't thought about what I want to do when I grow up.
This is just taken straight from the fact that, like, it feels like nobody has a job in these kind of things.
No, but I'm like, bro, sorry, what are you fucking 4?
Right?
I haven't thought about what I want to do when I grow up yet. And I still need to talk to my mommy and hold her hand when I cross the street. Who talks like this?
He does, apparently.
Don't wait too long, or else it'll be too late.
I know.
Got any hobbies?
Ooh, of course.
Of course.
I go to the park, hang out with my friends.
Hang? Sayori?
Hey, yo. Hold up. Pods?
Sayori, I have a secret agent who was supposed to protect a girl but failed miserably. I decided to move here, live a regular high school life, getting into many hijinks. Huh, this is Fruits, isn't it? This really is Fruits MC.
Hey, yo, shh.
Is that what you're not telling us, Spirit? That this is secretly a crossover? This is Fruits 2.
Fruits 2 Electric Boogaloo.
I'm on to you, Spirit.
Hey.
She could... Oh, you actually made her mouth move? Dude, props to you, man. I respect it. It's the little shit like that that I love.
I could just imagine her going on and on and on too. Good.
YouTube's bugging right now.
Oh
So
shit.
that's what's going on with me. I'm waiting for it to stop bugging, but I'm gonna keep going for now.
Hopefully it records it.
Here you go.
I'm even in the literature club.
I see. Hello, Tag.
You said you like reading too, right?
Sure, I guess. What about it?
You should check out the literature club.
Wait, where's the, oh, here it is. There we go. No.
Why not?
I have no interest in subjecting myself to any extracurricular activities.
Would you check it out if I was the vice president?
Let me answer your question right quick, Sayori.
I do not care.
You're the vice president?
Mm-hmm. And my best friend Monica's club leader.
Sayori, I fail to understand how that's meant to change my opinion.
Oh. I don't know. I just thought you know her or something.
Who? Monica? I haven't the slightest idea who that is. It's like Thanos in Infinity War when he's like, I don't even know who you are. How do you expect to graduate? I'm pretty sure that is a requirement. I don't know, Iris. I don't know. Anyway, Spirit, you were going to say?
Honestly, I already forgot.
Okay.
You
I'm
did,
sorry.
you.
I'm sorry.
It probably wasn't important, honestly.
Debate club. One of the top students from last year. White bow.
You expect me to keep track of stuff like that? Come on now.
He was like, am I supposed to care about all that? I mean...
I guess not. Weird, it usually works.
I see. Sorry to be a downer. Not really sorry, but I'm gonna say it anyway. Sorry to be a downer, but I'm not looking for any clubs to join. I wouldn't think I'd have the time anyways.
I'm sure you'd have a little time to check it out.
No. I don't think I would.
The fucking Captain America clip.
A nose, Sayori.
Okay.
Hot. People have weird fetishes for her thighs. Usually sociopath depicting in a store, depending on the story.
Oh no.
You know, Tag coming out with the hard hitters now. On DDMC with the Persona 5 shit, but if you like, okay, look, if you like RPGs and you like action platformers and stuff, you would like Persona 5. I would just say it's a pretty long game. It's a very long game to commit to, but
Isn't
it's
it
a
on
good
like
game.
PlayStation though?
It's on PlayStation, but it recently came out on Switch, on Steam, and like Xbox as well.
Oh, okay. Then yeah, I might try it out sometime.
So like yeah, you could basically play Persona 5 as well as I think Persona 4 is like on any platform now, which is really cool.
Okay.
Persona 5, that's the thing. And it's not because of vigilante. Well, I mean, you're entitled to not like it. Though I will say, Iris, so like riddle me this though, Iris. What is it about Persona 5 that you don't like? Because I am actually curious.
Honestly, haven't even played Vigilante either.
Well, Nobody
I
is
wonder which one-
nobody outside of Japan has played Persona 1 and 2.
Oh,
And then there's Persona 3, but we don't talk about Persona 3. It's really
I'd
Persona
probably just
4
play
and 5.
5,
Yeah.
honestly. I wonder, should I do Vigilante first or Persona 5 first?
The thing is that Vigilante and Persona 5 are very different. You don't have to play Persona 5 to play Vigilante.
Okay.
Vigilante only takes like inspiration from Persona 5 in terms of like the costume design, some loose character elements, and the fact that the characters of Vigilante are crime fighters.
Okay.
That's all the inspiration it takes for Persona 5. You literally could play Persona 5 or Vigilante with. You could literally play Vigilante and know nothing about Persona 5 and you'd be fine.
Alright.
Though if you do, I will say this though, if you do play Persona 5, you would appreciate the music that's in Vigilante because all of it's like over 8 hours long. Something like that. But a lot of the music is very, very good. I couldn't recommend it enough, just music-wise alone. I don't know what they were doing in the recording studio, but the guys who made the music for Persona 5 knew what was up.
They were on the good shit.
Exactly.
And they were making that music.
That is until this is, unless this is all an attempt to make me feel bad. It's hard to tell with her, but maybe she was really only here to get me to join. Hey, do you mind me asking you another question?
No, not at all.
Could you tell me what the deal is with those clubs advertising themselves in front of the school?
It's for the festival tomorrow, dummy.
Dummy? Dummy? Who are you,
Hey.
Natsuki?
Who you calling a dump? Who you calling pinhead?
See, where you going, Pinhead? I want to be Dirty Dan. See, I hate the story. I know the story all the way through, and it is hard to enjoy, especially the main cast. They don't feel like friends. They feel like people who want you to solve their problems. Then you leave after school ends. I prefer 4 and or 3. You know what? I think the characters in 4 have a better chemistry than the characters in 5 from what I understand. I haven't played 4 yet. I need to go and play 4 at some point in time. But from what little I've seen from 4, I think I might be inclined to agree with you. I will agree that a lot of the characters of P5 don't have the greatest of chemistries with each other. I think it gets better after Act 3. Like if you're playing Royal, because Royal's a bit different than base P5 in that regard. But I think to some extent I will have to agree with you, Iris, that some of the characters don't have like the greatest chemistry with each other. But some character dynamics are a lot better than others. That you actually feel like they're actual friends and stuff. But I can see where you're coming from there. I see. She sure changed back to a happy mood when I started mentioning that club event. I think I have an idea of what's going on here. That weird personality of hers makes me believe she already views me as a close friend despite only knowing each other for barely any time at all. In fact, I'm willing to bet that if I never told her I read books, she likely wouldn't have ever asked me to join the club. Well, that clears up a few things. That clears a few things up, at least. Well, unlike her, I'm not here to be making friends with someone I met on a whim. I got better things to do.
Yeah, I got my own shit, man. I don't want to fucking talk to you.
Well, you have fun at your festival. I gotta start heading to class now.
Aw, leaving so soon?
Sorry, it's less than a minute until lunch is over.
What? Nani? I have to go or I'll be late. Sorry, Killin.
She runs past me as if she wasn't going to try convincing me to stay and talk for longer. That girl. She's something else, that's for sure. Oh well. With my last class of the day complete, I exit the room. I begin walking at an increased pace towards the school exit. The quicker I get out of here, the more time I have at home before I need to go to work. The issue with that, however, is how large these crowds of students are. No matter how fast I go on them, I am unable to go any farther than those in front of me. I see students desperately handing out flyers to the exiting students just ahead of me, which I assume to be a cause of the slowdown. Jeez, these people and their damn club invitations. After pushing my way through the crowd of students, I rush to the bus stop. Hello, little Asian man. Glad you could join us for some of the rising night. Read 'em.
Right?
Much better. It's like those commercials and stuff. Like you see women get home and the first thing they do is like take off their bra, and it's just like
Not relief.
The Rising Night sounds like a great Batman movie.
Hey, bro, that's facts.
Well, I mean, you did have the Dark Knight Rises. You know, you have the Rise and Night. You know, it's all the same words, just a different order.
Honestly, when we finish the mod, I'll give you, I guess, a little more info on why it's called the Rising, or not tell you why it's called the Rising Night, but I'll give you more info on how I made it that way.
Okay.
I would say it now, but it's a little bit of a spoiler.
Okay, I gotcha. I turn the TV to serve as some sort of background noise and lie down on my bed. I wonder if we're gonna get any news reports.
Maybe.
Now what? Work's not for another 3 hours at least, and it's not like I have any schoolwork to finish. Maybe I could think of something to do. I turn my head to the TV. MC will become Batman. I knew it. Well, everyone did call Fruits MC Bad MC, so I guess it makes sense for Fruits 2.0 MC to be Bad MC as well. It shows a weather report for each upcoming day. Looks like it'll be mostly clear skies, with any chances of rain set off until later next week. Good to know, I guess. I was wondering, like, is anything gonna happen? Okay.
Nah, you have to wait out the 3 hours.
For a brief moment, I checked the time. It's already been 10 minutes. I sit up from my bed, looking around the room for something that better pass the time. Eventually, I spot a book lying on my desk. How long has that been there? I think I picked it up last week, maybe? No, I would have remembered that if that was the case. Regardless, I hope this can keep me at least somewhat busy until work. I turn to the first page of the book and start reading through. As I read, though, I can't help but be reminded of something Sari mentioned. Something about a literature club. The hell do you even do in there? Review books or something?
That is facts. You never know what the fuck they do in there. It's just all poems.
Whatever it is, I'm surprised someone like her is really passionate about that kind of thing. The idea of Sarah being the vice president of this literature club sounds weird to me. She didn't strike me as someone who's that invested in literature. Who reads as pastime? Fucking nerd.
Cat MC's now Nerd MC.
Well, you heard it here first. According to Spirit, this MC is not a nerd. Although I guess it's not my place to tell. I don't know her well outside of the conversation we had at lunch. I only noticed now that I've glossed over the same page several times now. If I ever plan to get through this book, I shouldn't distract myself with stuff that doesn't even matter. Dang. Okay. This time, I finally turned the page and continue reading through. Oh, I like...
Oh, Jesus. Oh, God.
Checking the alarm on my phone. I realize it's time to start getting ready for work. That's your phone alarm? Ugh.
That's a hell of a phone alarm, not gonna lie.
I fold the top corner of the page I was on and set the book back on my desk. It's alright, I guess. Maybe sometime in the future I'll get to finishing it. I didn't need to hear anymore. It's fine.
Don't worry, in the next patch I'll make it louder. Just for you.
Walking over to my closet, I grab out the various accessories required for my work uniform. Earpiece, knife, handgun, mace, a black and white striped shirt with a black sleeveless jacket and the company's logo on the side, which I wear over top. Dark gray pants, which thankfully are somewhat comfortable. Lastly, a red belt, which I tie around my waist. Bro, is he fucking Hitman? Is this Agent 47, this bitch?
Just keep going. Just keep going.
All's well, until I make the fatal mistake of looking into the mirror. Jeez. What the hell is this? Standing in front of the mirror reveals myself wearing what I can only describe as a shitty Halloween costume. If it weren't for the obviously family-friendly nature of the uniform, I might have forgotten how quirky and fun this place is supposed to be. No! 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 The animatronics feel a little quirky at night. Quickly looking away from my mirror, I grab my work uniform's hat and carry it out of the apartment. As I reach the city, I feel as if a million eyes are on me at once. I wonder why. After all, no sane person wears a costume like it's the norm. Yet here I am. I try to walk at a decent pace. Not too fast as to avoid sweating, but also not too slow to avoid embarrassment. After some time, I finally arrive at the mall. Thankfully, there's so many other weird things around that I actually fit in for once. He's a furry convention security guard.
I don't know where Furry came into this, but okay.
I walk past some of the shops before reaching the place. You know what this reminds me of? For some reason, this makes me think of the fake Mr. Beast when he leans forward both his hands, and then the red circle appears over his face. That's what I think of looking at the scene right now.
No. Mr. Beast.
Yar, matey.
Yar, go fuck yourself.
Not a fan of the outfit, huh?
Of course not. I look stupid walking around the city in a damn pirate costume. Swarthy! Walking towards the back counter, my coworker takes the hat from my hand and forces it onto my head.
Now you're in a pirate costume. Before, you just look like a homeless person.
What's the difference? Well, close enough. And how exactly does wearing a hat change that?
It doesn't, but hey, at least you're in code. By the way, how come you didn't just change here?
There's no way in hell I'm changing in a mall bathroom.
Exactly, dude. Fuck mall bathrooms. I'm dirty as shit.
What? Guy's bathroom too dirty for you?
You're missing you. Note to self for 1.2.2. Add an extra O right here.
An extra O.
Don't forget crowded.
Whatever. If you want to look like a circus show in public, by all means, go ahead.
I roll my eyes at her and head to the back kitchen.
Kellen, I'm taking up the kitchen. You go up front.
What? Why?
Because I said so. Now go.
Oh, I love that. Why can I do that? Because I said so? Well, fuck you too. No, you gotta be kidding me. And old people trying to kill you. Okay, all right, Tag. I think you need to go talk to an adult if that keeps happening to you.
Whoa, hold on. I think you got some stories to tell.
I take a moment to clear my throat before walking to the counter. There's a brief moment of hesitation as I attempt to remember the line they gave me. Yar, welcome to Matey's Munchies and Cafe. How can I take your order?
Man's works at Matey's Munchies.
Kill me. Why'd I sign up for this? I finish ringing up the person's order and head to the back to help with the food.
You said that completely wrong, by the way.
Oh, did I?
You see, it's supposed to go, Yar! Welcome aboard, ye old Matey's Munchie and Cafe. What treasures does thy seek? With how you sound, you're better off hanging off those depressed teens you see hanging out those depressed teens you see from the alt shops.
That is essentially his personality.
Old Hot Topic looking ass. Old Urban Outfitters looking ass.
The Spencers.
Old Spencer's looking ass. I would have slapped my coworker with my peg leg. So what? We earn a couple dollars more than the minimum and I'm supposed to forget that I'm talking to a full-grown woman?
Hey, hey, she had a kid with her too. This place is known for being family friendly, you know. No need to be so grumpy.
I thought you were supposed to be the people person. You're better off out there than I am.
You don't need to be a people person to be nice, Killen. If anything, I think it's better for you to be working in the front.
Why? So I can turn people away with how bitter I am, how much I hate the world. Lady, I know you're doing your job, but can you please shut up?
Bro's gotta force him to be fucking social for once.
It's a hard knock life for the MC.
Man just never gets his way.
You're so antisocial that I might get you to be more enthusiastic about things.
Or make me hate this job more.
Only one way to find out, huh? I know in this kitchen better anyways, so consider this a learning experience for both of us.
Yeah. So, where is everyone else?
It's usually quiet during the week, so there's no real reason to have any more than just two of us working. Besides, they figured it'd be better off for you to get used to working here when there isn't a huge rush of customers.
I already know what I'm doing.
Of course you do.
Of course.
As long as you're not working up front, at least.
Damn. Does it really matter that much? You know, I will say that so far is that I've never seen. This is probably a first to me for where I've seen somebody take an MC in this direction.
Just make them work at Mateys and One Cheese.
Well, not just like working at Maze and Munchies though. Is not often you get a chance to explore this much of a main character's personality. You know, because it's not very often you get mods that make the main character actually feel like a character with his own person, like in characteristics and things like that. This is one of the few times I've actually seen somebody go out of their way to do something like that. And it's either works, it's either they try to do it and it doesn't work because they don't know how to write a character, or you actually want to get to know this guy more because you really want to find out what his takes are on different things like that. I'm feeling more of the latter right now. I actually do feel engaged seeing this MC doing different things like this in his life and learn more about him.
Yeah, well, that's good. Honestly, I think what helps is that this MC is new, and since I have 2 MCs, I have a lot to build off of. I'm not trying to like match an old personality of an MC everybody pretty much knows. Like I'm just building a whole new character from scratch, so I have a lot more freedom with how he's written.
Okay, yeah, and I think that really helps a lot because it's something we're not used to, right? And I know they say one of the main aspects of storytelling is to make me care.
Yeah.
And you've so far given me a reason to want to care about this MC.
Well, yeah,
Which says a lot because there's not many mods I've played where I've actively wanted to care about who's in the story.
Yeah. And another thing about the story is that it is technically a double MC story. Because while it does follow routes, it's based on them as a whole, so it's just kind of how it's written.
Well,
so I have a lot of freedom with that.
I'm still waiting to where we meet the other MC though, but I guess that happens when he actually decides to join a club. So.
Oh, it will come up soon. Don't worry.
When you got management staring at you from behind, yeah.
Whatever.
Have fun up there.
Yada yada does he. Over time, I certainly began to see just how quiet of a day today is. Of course.
Of course.
This left me and my coworkers to sit around aimlessly, cleaning up what we can in between orders. That way, by the end of the day, everything's already cleaned up. Well, everything except the dinner I whipped up so I didn't have to go home and cook. I cleaned that separately. Smart. That's it for today, finally.
If I have to sit around for another minute in this place, I'm gonna break something.
You should listen to your own advice to be more enthusiastic.
The only thing I'm enthusiastic about is how this fist is gonna run straight down your throat.
Hey, Finn. Glad you woke up and decided to come join us for a little bit of tomfoolery.
Hello there.
I'm only repeating what you said yourself.
How about you repeat what I do whenever the day's over and close this place real quick, because I'm out of here.
She throws me a key to the room and walks to the front entrance. On the first day? Seriously?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Good luck.
You better not lose that, you hear me? Or else manager's gonna be on my ass about it.
I don't lose things easily, don't worry. Fist down my throat, joke's on you, I'm into that shit.
Oh no.
Good.
I don't even want to go down that road.
See you tomorrow.
My coworker quickly leaves the room, leaving me with the remaining closing work. The faster I get this done, the faster I'll be able to leave as well. I was looking at the chat at the same time. I first shut off the AC before before checking each of the machines to make sure nothing's still on. I know how to read, I swear.
Oh.
I then input the code to the cafe's alarm system and exit the room. It's only then that I'm able to lock the door behind me and begin my walk back home. This reminds me of the first job I had. Oh, okay.
No question marks. Man, smoking the blunt.
Man, that guy wasn't kidding. This stuff is strong. I haven't had anything quite like this in a while. I slumped further down in my bed, resting my head into a stack of 2 pillows. Ugh. It doesn't matter how many painkillers I take. My head's still pounding from yesterday. No, I didn't call you fit. I was struggling between saying Finn and first. Because I was looking at chat at the same time I was trying to read Finn. I rubbed my head over the bruise, immediately feeling the stinging pain throughout the side of my head. Oh wait, is this man?
Perhaps it is.
Oh, okay.
Return of man.
Is man, yes! Man goes back! Yes! God. I really need to stop doing that, bro. Looking over to my nightstand, I search for something to drink. Only to see my bottle of water is completely empty. Oh, come on, man! I thought I filled that shit up earlier. Sniffing down the crack cocaine. You will get high like a fucking kite tonight. Oh, Finn wasn't even talking to me. He was talking to Tag. That's what I get for not reading chat all the way. Whatever. I could live without it. No big deal. Damn it. Guess I really do need it after all. I need it. Jumping out of bed, I snatched the ball off my nightstand and immediately head downstairs.
Speaking of which, I'm getting some water too.
Yeah, let me drink some water myself. All this reading.
Hydration.
Yeah, be sure you stay hydrated out there, everyone.
We went from furry convention to cokehead. Welcome to the Rising Night.
Yeah, we're multifaceted individuals. You go from furry conventions to crack. Reaching the kitchen, I set my bottle under the tap and let it fill up with water. Once it reaches the top, I quickly chug down the entire bottle. Not walkie dokey flashbacks. Much better. I put the bottle back under the tap and let it fill up again. But that's when I hear some knock on my window. I jump away from the noise, looking over towards the window. Oh, it's just a branch. Wait, it's dark out already? It can't be that late. I checked the time on my phone. Oh shit. It's already 12:30.
Man, it's so fucking out of this world, dude.
Clearly. Whoa, dude. I really should start heading to sleep now, shouldn't I? I take the cap of my bottle and screw it back on top. It's only then I realize, huh? What's that? Over here. It's rude to ignore a guest, you know.
Why is he Russian?
I don't know. Because he can't be. On my couch sits some Russian guy casually resting one foot over the other at a coffee table, his head resting on his left hand. Who the hell are you?
Hey, what are you doing in my house, bro?
Yo, Scoo, you in my brownies, man. I don't recognize him at all.
It doesn't help that his face is covered by some bandana.
Leaving his eyes are the only thing that's visible. Oh, was he like a Crip? Is he like a Blood or a Crip? Is that what this guy is? Yeah.
Nah. He just calls it a bandana.
Oh,
It's probably just some like cloth over his face.
Relax, I have no intention of hurting you. Just take seat for me, will you?
Only if you tell me who the hell you are first, Chris Hansen.
Chris Hansen.
The only appropriate response to someone telling you to sit down.
That's not important. Now take seat.
In a panic, I take a knife that was on the top of my counter and gesture it towards the man. If you don't leave right now, man, I won't hesitate to come over there.
Ugh. Why must you make things so difficult? I'm only here to ask few questions.
I am just here to talk about glory, motherland, and vodka.
Yeah. Yeah? Well, I have no interest in talking to some stranger. You ever heard of stranger danger, bro? I'll have you know, the last two guys who came to my house uninvited got one hell of a beating. So you best be getting the hell out of my house, bro.
Oh, so I've heard. I sent them here, you know.
The guy stands up from the couch, slowly approaching me. His voice is a little familiar, but I can't exactly remember why. You'd think I'd remember a guy with a very strong Russian accent, but clearly I can't.
Look, I don't have time to waste negotiating with you. If you're not going to sit down like I asked, you leave me no choice but to make you by force.
Stay back, man! I'm warning you! The guy ignores me, walking closer and closer by the second. Even though I'm the only one with a weapon, my hands continue to shake uncontrollably. It must be all the adrenaline in the crack, man. I can only back away for so long before I'm forced to the back of my kitchen.
Those brownies were too strong, man.
Get the hell away from me!
Look, put the knife down, alright? It'll make things easier for both of us.
Yeah, right! How the hell am I supposed to trust you?
You're right. You can't. But it's not like you have much choice either.
Alright, that's it! I swing a knife in his direction, but he's able to take a step back just before it lands. We? Damn it! We?
Ultra Instinct notes start playing.
I continue sending swing after swing, but he dodges every time. Eventually, one of my swings just barely misses his right side, but he's able to grab a hold of my arm. Before we pull my arm away, however, he wraps it behind my head and quickly forces me to the wall. Gah!
For a black belt, you sure can't fight for shit.
Who are you? How the hell you... Ah!
That's enough. I'm the one who's going to ask questions from here on out. You got that? If you want me to leave, then it's in your best interest to not keep me waiting. After all, you brought this upon yourself when you called the police.
Oh, shit.
Oh
plot
shit!
The plot truly does thicken.
And so does his Russian accent. Also, it's orange now.
I wonder why it is orange.
Ah, shit. I
Oh,
forgot.
alarm clock. Just a few more minutes.
Hello? You're not still sleeping, are you?
What? No, of course not, Sayori.
I knew it! I could tell by your voice you're still in bed.
Oh, fine. My alarm didn't go off, okay? Oh, okay.
Oh, fine. Well, golly gee, my alarm didn't go off, okay? Cut me some slack. Hurry up. You might be late for school.
Got Twink MC. Oh no.
Yeah, wait. Are you supposed to be at the school helping Monica already? Well, they're only letting the big clubs advertise on the front of school today, so I decided to wait for you. Oh, well, I mean, why is that, Sayori? There's less students crowding in front. You're making it hard for me to do this. You're constant laughing. Just hurry up and get ready. And don't forget to bring your poem. Well, I know, Sayori. I'll be out there soon. I hang on my phone and jump out of the bed. Please bring back Canadian MC. Nah. Kenji the Canadians for Blue Seas. This MC needs to be a different breed.
Bro, the second you
This is
when
Chip.
you see who this MC sprite is, you're gonna just be like, "Oh fuck, that's the voice I gave him."
Oh wait. Oh, actually, you know what? Dang it! I think this is spoiled for me by fucking a trim. So I actually do know what sprite he used for now. I can't believe it's that MC. I'll have to change the thumbnails now.
Oh, I can tell you now, both of the MCs in the thumbnail are completely wrong.
Yeah, I was about to say. Hey, how was I supposed to know?
Oh no, you were. Don't worry. Yeah.
No wonder my series work. Okay, fine. I'll bring back the Canadian MC for this case then. I'll bring back the Canadian. Alright. Alright, I got this. I can do this. The same way I talked you through the Monica mod, I'm gonna talk myself through this.
I really should put on my school uniform and run to the bathroom, eh?
Oh no.
Wait, here's old Miss Doe. She'll call me slob and go out like this, eh, bud? Whoa there, bud. I doused my hair in water and attempt to brush it to where it looks halfway decent. Stupid ear. With enough manipulation, the last pesky stand of hair goes down, eh? Finally. I take a quick moment to brush my teeth before heading down to the kitchen.
Brush your teeth with maple syrup.
Dude went through 3 different voices in 5 seconds. As I reached the kitchen, I desperately searched the closet and the cabinets for something.
Bro, I'm just waiting for him to suddenly turn Russian. Just go through every voice.
Oh no, you're like 50 different races. I'm Mr. Worldwide in this bitch.
305.
Actually, fun fact, one of my English teachers in my old high school was Pitbull's elementary school English teacher.
Oh damn, what the fuck?
Yeah, she was actually featured in one of Pitbull's music videos.
Damn, okay.
Yeah, I know.
Oh, so there's another story for everyone. The more you know.
I know, yeah, this is a small world we live in, man.
Come on, I have to have something. Aha! Buried between 2 boxes of cereal sits an almost empty box of breakfast bars.
Bro's mom was Ayana Rose.
Oh no.
Or is that Lana Rhodes? It's probably Lana Rhodes.
Yeah.
It just looks like an eye, so I thought it was Ayana. I was like, what I was like, huh, okay.
Oh, perfect, eh? I take the last remaining bar and throw the box away. I probably shouldn't keep Sari waiting for too much longer. I run over to grab my bag and rush out the door. About time. I was worried you would go right back to sleep.
You got Pitbull's teacher? My English teacher was old enough to remember the Civil War.
Sari,
Which
I
is
told you.
ancient.
Yeah, that's not even history anymore. That's just called the news. That's just called basic storytelling.
Sorry, I told you my alarm didn't go off, eh? I wouldn't want to miss a day like today, and you know that. Right. Now, come on, eh? Let's leave before we're late for school. Sorry follows shortly behind me as we make our way closer to school.
This is gonna be something. This is gonna be something else. I can't stop laughing. I can't stop laughing. I can't stop laughing.
It's hard
So-
to take the MC seriously.
So, what kind of pose are you? Because I always had it in my mind that based on how I read the synopsis, that this MC was gonna be a fucking lame guy, and the main MC was actually gonna be the cool guy. But
Depends. It depends how you put it, honestly.
I don't know. Apparently, my preconceived notions are being challenged right now. I don't know how to feel about this.
In reality, the other MC is pretty much just basic as MC, but now he's Canadian.
So what kind of poem are you presenting for the festival? It's a secret, eh? Can you tell me though? I'm curious. No, Sari, not until the festival, eh?
I had a really hot math and science teacher. My math teacher got married. Not sure what the science one is up to. I just want to be honest with you. I had this English teacher. I had this one English teacher. She was hot as shit. And then she ended up getting married and changing her last name.
We all had that one teacher, let's be real.
Yeah.
It was always in primary.
Lame
That
people
would be-
equals Canadian voice. Actually, Tag, that's not true. I was gonna give him the Chip voice, but apparently the Chip voice wouldn't fit. So we're gonna go with the Canadian voice instead.
Aw, that's not fair.
Bro, my science teacher looked like Walter White. Hey, that's cool, little Asian man. It's cool as shit.
Was he your chemistry teacher?
Well, I said a science teacher, so
Hmm.
maybe he is a chemistry teacher. But like a bigger version. Oh. Bro's Walter Gray.
And it seems fair to me, eh?
He opens the doors to those who knock.
I was like, come in. Come in. Would you like to tell me yours? Oh, would you be willing to tell yours?
Eh? It's a secret too.
Oh, you didn't change the color, because there was a gray series of question marks when he was talking, so I didn't know who the fuck was talking.
Oh shit! Oh fuck! Hold on, let me check that.
Yeah, it was weird for a second because I was like, who the fuck's talking over here? I was like, yeah, was it?
Which lab? Oh, I see.
Oh yeah,
Okay,
yeah.
okay.
There's this one. Would you be willing to tell yours? This set wasn't changed to yellow. This was gray.
Huh. Oh, I see. I see.
Yeah, so I was lost. I was like, who's talking right now? Did someone else just randomly show up?
Hey, everything after that should be fine.
All right. Also, hey Jack.
We both got secrets you want to keep, eh? All seems fair to me. Yeah, I guess. How do you think the others will do? They'll be fine. You sure? The Aaron was completely opposed to the sharing idea just a couple days ago. Well, no doubt, but when we share our poems in the club, I could tell they liked it. Having wider audience might push them out of their comfort zone a little more, but I doubt it'll affect them much. Oh, ho, 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 ho.
Ooh. I ain't sure about that one, Chief.
You really think so? Oh, of course, Sayori.
Of course.
Yo, speaking of teachers, I had this side teacher in my social studies class who had massive fucking tits. Big enough to be fake. Like past double D levels. Big.
Damn.
Yo, Iris, were all the guys in the class staring at her?
I mean, at least it gets people looking up to the front.
Oh,
Let's be
true.
real.
Oh, okay. Here's another story time. So I was at work the other day. It was me, my former coworker Daniel, and then my coworker Gwen. There's this girl who came. She had this massive ass, right? Like,
Alright.
the shit was just like, woo! Like you could feed a starving family with an ass that big. That's how big it was. And I saw it, but like I didn't say anything, right? And then eventually my coworker Greg comes up to me. She's like, "Hey guys, so I don't know if it's politically correct for me to say, but do you guys think her ass is real? Because I've been staring at it like all day long, and I'm wondering, is that shit natural? Did she like get that implanted?"
She got the fake ass.
And then we were like, I don't know. I mean, by the way, it jiggles. It seems like it might be natural. And she's like, I thought so too, right? So we're over here on the side, trying not to get caught by our boss, talking about whether or not this girl's fat ass is real or not. So, I'm sitting here and I'm like, bro, what is life right now? And also leave it to the one female coworker that we have to come up to the two guys and ask if the ass is real.
Where she had to come to the experts.
Fuck being PC. Whenever she walks by, I just go, damn. Also, there's a funny thing, was this black kid in my class, when she was up at the whiteboard, he was very close to slapping her ass. He was joking, but our actual teacher, he was pissed. Oh, no.
Oh, no.
She changed schools later on. I wonder why, because people were coming to her trying to slap her in the ass and staring at her tits all day long. Jeez, Iris.
Well, that's a story.
I know, right? We get stories on top of stories today.
Exactly.
After a few minutes of walking, we reached the gates of the school. There certainly is less of a crowd. Well, that's because today is the day of reckoning. It's the dawn of the final day.
It is the Friday of the 13th.
High school was a trip. Sounds like it, Iris. You know what, Iris? At some point, we should probably share high school stories with each other. I'm sure we'd have a good laugh all around. I'd say it's less than half of what was out yesterday.
I'd say most of my high school life was pretty boring, I'm not gonna lie. I follow in the footsteps of my MC. I just don't talk to people. That's just how it be.
See, that was me for like my freshman to like beginning of sophomore year. Then after that, things just started ramping up.
Yeah, I guess I just had the mentality of just, I'm solely there to get shit done and leave. My life is at home.
Honestly,
Don't come
that's
back
fair.
to the boys and all that shit.
That's fair, yeah. I completely respect that. Looking at it now, yeah. I'm in my freshman year right now. Hey, good luck to you, little Asian man. High school can be a lot of fun or hell, depending on what you make of it in your time. Just a word of advice: be careful of the girls you talk to.
Yeah.
and be
Very-
nice to your teachers.
Freshman was probably the easiest year. Fuck junior.
Freshman year was the year I remember the least.
Or actually, no, I scratched that. Senior is technically the easiest year, but
Oh,
freshman
like,
is a
yeah.
lot easier than you think it is.
Especially
would
the
say.
second half of senior year, like after you get accepted to like college and whatnot. Yeah.
Bro, second half of senior year, I'm barely at school.
True, so true, so true. Being a senior in high school is the wave, man. Like, yeah,
Exactly.
you're gonna feel like king of the world when you're a senior in high school.
Bro. And then you go to college and it's just like back to being a beta.
Yeah, you have to go through this all over again.
Yeah. Online based. Oh
That's
no,
so
fuck online school.
Oof.
People say online school's easy. I think it's just my area, but I hate online teachers. They just give you a bunch of work. They don't
I
even
hate
teach.
taking classes online in general. When the pandemic happened and all my classes went online, I was so miserable.
Same. It would be good if they taught you shit, but they didn't. They just said, "Here's your work. Hope you learn. Bye bye." I think
Yeah.
that's kind of why I didn't like junior year as much, because it's like, oh god damn it, I gotta be all online. Fuck this. I'm
Yes.
glad to be back in person.
Yeah, it sucks, man. Same. I felt the same way when I started taking my MBA classes, and like actually got to be around people again. Much better for me overall. Wow, I never knew just how many clubs the school had. Siren? Oh, yeah.
Sorry to say our goodbyes. We had our separate ways, eh?
You almost forgot to do Canadian.
Yeah, I forgot. I almost forgot. I felt so comfortable. I was like, oh wait, this isn't that MC. This is a different guy. Okay.
Okay, class. You may have the rest of the period to yourselves. Just know we have a test on Thursday.
Thursday.
Tuesday.
The other Tuesday. Tuesday. So be prepared. I know how to teach. I swear.
Hey, finally a break, eh? As hard as algebra stuff is, I'm glad my teacher always finds the time to give us a break at the end of the day. I should probably use this time to get familiar with my poem. After all, I wrote this very late at night, so there might be a few errors I need to fix, eh? I open my bag and take out my folder. Is this not the right folder?
Oh, don't tell me you left this poem at home.
I could have sworn I put it right. Wait.
He fucked up.
Congratulations, you played yourself.
Bitch, you guessed it.
He was specifically told not to
You was
leave
right.
it. Fucking leaves it.
It only strikes me now I left my poem for the festival on my desk. Oh, crap. If I don't have a poem for the festival, they're gonna be pissed! I quickly rip out a blank piece of paper from my notebook and take out a pen from my backpack. Shit. Now I have to remember what I wrote.
Or just make a whole new poem.
Yep.
I write down the first two lines before coming to a stop, eh? Yeah. Now I can't think of how this line went. Whatever. Hell, I at least know I at least know the last few lines.
Ah, that's all you need. Just the last stanza. That's all you need. Make it a haiku.
Yeah.
I skip over a large chunk of the paper down to the finishing lines of my poem before returning to the top. Come on, the line. What's the line?
Say the line, Bart.
I checked the time on the wall and see I only have 10 minutes of class remaining. I might be able to buy myself a little time if I don't go to lunch.
He's gonna starve himself for the culture, for the festival, little lad.
Yeah, you gotta do it. Get the clothes.
Yeah, there should be plenty of time, I think. I'm sure Sarah wouldn't mind. She'd take her own break yesterday after all. God, I can't read. Fuck, bro. I try my best to fill in the lines I remember throughout the poem before my teacher dismisses us. Exiting the classroom, I take a seat on one of the benches outside. I set my bag on the floor and use my folder as support for my poem. Okay. Now to think. I have less than half my poem done, and only under an hour's worth of time to get it all done.
Oh shit, we're at crunch time right now.
Gotta rush.
No pressure.
Oh, no doubt, but I think I know one of the lines. Eh? It goes here, I think. No, here. Wait, that's my last poem. Crap. At this point, my paper's crumbling for the sheer amount of erasers.
This man's just trying to remember his poem instead of just saying "fuck it." I'll just write a new one.
I was surprised to like take a picture of it, or at least like try to find a poem online and like change a couple words in it.
Honestly, they would probably notice that. But I mean, if you're desperate, you gotta do what you gotta do.
Yeah, that's fair, because it'd be like, this doesn't seem like his writing style.
Nah, in my poem looks more like a collage of random sentences as opposed to a legible literary piece.
I wonder where I've seen this before.
I wonder.
Jeez, I don't think I'm ever getting this done. No doubt, bud. I decided enough's enough and rip out another sheet of blank paper. I'll just start from scratch, that should work. I began writing the new poem while keeping similar themes to the one I wrote at home. However, this doesn't stop me from getting writer's block here and there, of course. Alright, I'd say it's about halfway. I pull out my phone and check the time and notice I only have 5 minutes until the end of the lunch period. Crap, I used up all this time too. Well, there's not much I could do except write quicker.
I was very close to say. Right quacker. I saw all that, and for a split second, my brain saw quacker, and then I saw the eye, and I was like, "Oh, that says quicker." Okay.
Blue Quacker in the Rising Night. Hold up.
Yeah,
Trying to self-insert himself into my mind.
It's the quacker brain rot. I'm telling you.
I spent the next 5 minutes writing down, erasing, and thinking over how I'm going to end this poem until eventually
the bell rings. Ask not for who the bell rings. The bell rings for thee.
Almost done. Damn it. I just won't be able to finish here. I stare at the page and see it's full of crossed out sentences and messy writing.
Oh, the girls are gonna love this.
I mean, technically, he's just like speaking out the poem, so like he doesn't have to show anyone.
The sad part is, since Monica made the pamphlets, like he'll go there, and the Monica will be like, "Well, silly, could you just read the pamphlets? Your poem's in here." And he's like, "Oh,
Well then, I know.
Well, no doubt, but I didn't think of that, eh? Good
I'm
to
not
know.
gonna lie. I forgot that the pamphlets would have the poem. So, continuity here. that Nobody's pointed out yet. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah,
But I guess the
it
pamphlets
happens.
wouldn't need the poems, technically. They can just be generic poems, and then they present the poem on the stage. I think that's what I was going for. But that do make sense.
I mean, wouldn't it make a whole lot of sense to do random poems for just some reason and have them present different poems? But
Like, I guess once we get to the place, I'll kind of build
Explain
upon
it.
that point. Yeah.
okay.
My next class across the entire campus, so if I don't want to be late, I have to hurry. Oh, I hate that. But you have to go from one part of the school to another part of the school.
Yep.
I remember that.
That was my entire year in high school.
I grab into my bag with my folder and arm and start rushing towards my class. There's so many people in the way, though. Damn it.
Well, at least hey, both these MCs have that in common.
Yep.
I turn into another hall and detour from the crowd to take a different route.
So, question about the mod: is love a factor, or is it focused mainly on story and character development? All right,
It
Spirit, that one's for
is-
you.
Yeah, okay. So it's kind of like, well, because the main story is meant to be a double MC story, but it will have 4 routes. So it won't. It's the best way I can compare it to is like Fruits, where it's not the main point, but it is a plot. It's just not the main plot. So it's just kind of like I guess, a third of the importance of the overall story. That's probably the best way I can explain it, because you have two MCs, and then you have the route itself, so you have to focus on three kind of characters at once. And that's kind of how I'm going to build the story going forward.
That is a very interesting dynamic, I'll be honest with you.
Yeah, it's going to be a lot of fun to play around with, honestly. But one thing is that one of my biggest not biggest references, I have like 3 big references, which are like Fruits, the Yakuza franchise, and Detroit Become Human, which I've mentioned
In the
before.
last stream,
So
yeah.
I like playing with like different characters and their perspectives a lot. So
I know somebody's gonna be very happy that you mentioned Yakuza, because he just started playing the Yakuza games recently. Fell in love with those.
oh, nice. Yakuza 0 slaps, no contest.
So hello, a very rude cat. Welcome to the stream. And Iris says, not like it matters, but from how the story has been told so far, story seems like the entire purpose.
Yeah. No routes even start until chapter 2. So this is mainly just introduction. That's really about it.
Gotcha.
Now I start practically running down the hole, which has more free space.
With how much more free space is available? Okay. Yeah. Oh, is this where our worlds collide?
I don't know, is it?
Ah,
This is where our worlds collide. Both the MCs finally meet.
Whoa.
There you go. There you go. Now this is where the fun begins.
oh, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to crash into you like that. Eh? I was just trying to make it before the bell and wasn't paying attention.
Looking behind me, I noticed that he had dropped his folder and spilled its contents on the ground. I kneeled down and grabbed both of the papers that fell out, most of which seemed to be jumbled with paragraphs with loose scribblings over some of them.
Those get put back on the bag burner where they belong.
It's a bros night out. The
Bro,
rising
that's
night. Finish with back of the papers back into their folder. I hand it back to the student. The Jimmy and Timmy Power Hour. Bro, that's such a throwback, Iris. That's such a throwback.
That was the most ambitious crossover. Fuck Infinity War.
I know, and it happened like a decade before Infinity War.
Exactly.
Here,
Huh?
you dropped this, right?
Oh, yeah. All right.
He grabs a folder from my hand and proceeds to stand up. Just as he does, I notice I continue my walk towards my next class.
Oh, thanks for helping, by the way.
Just no response.
I have a question. Did you draw this arm yourself?
Oh, me? No, this is Stormblaze.
Why? No. I know Stormboys did the sprite. I meant like the arm that's going behind his head.
Oh, the arm? I think I've found that like somewhere on mod art. I just kind of
Okay.
picked it up.
Okay. Because I know it's like that arm is distinctly different from the rest of the body, so I was like, I wonder where this arm came from.
Yeah, true. I needed more poses because he only had like 2 poses.
Yeah,
so,
I know. I
like,
get you. He has like his arms crossed and like down at the side. No, I get you.
Yeah.
As the days go by, I can't help but stare at the clock on the wall. These days are always the slowest, especially considering it's a Friday. Just one more hour and I'm out of here. It doesn't help that I wasn't able to pack myself a huge lunch this time around due to work. Now that it's a day off, I'm hearing about this festival left and right. Sorry I mentioned I had food, right? Maybe I'll take her word on it.
So, can you even tell me how we would...
Over time, I started tuning out the teacher's lecture. He likes to repeat a lot of the same material anyways, so it's not like I'll miss out on much. One thing I do notice, however, is that nobody else in the classroom raises their hand or so much says a word. Looks like I'm not alone. I'm trying to make it obvious that I'm zoning out, but I'm still looking at the teacher's general direction.
And that's all for today's class. Have fun at the festival.
As I grab my bag and swiftly exit the classroom. Deuces! Looking down the hall, I instantly noticed some newly decorated classroom doors that weren't there earlier. They must have set those up during the period. The time for the festival was set to be 5 minutes after everyone's last class, and there's likely already some stuff set up in the courtyard I could grab and go. On the way to the courtyard, I see various other decorated rooms, with whom I assume to be club members greeting students by the doors. The school speakers also played some generic Halloween tune at a low volume, which I assume is to be festive, but not so loud as it bothers the clubs. You just have to imagine that part, got everybody.
Yes.
I'll be honest, if Halloween wasn't shoved down my face every time I entered a grocery store, I would have completely forgotten Halloween was even a holiday.
Honestly,
That's fair.
When it comes to music, I really didn't have many options, so I might want to go back sometime in a future time, like chapter 2, to get like that Halloween tune. Let's see how things go.
Yeah, that's right, because you said this was a Halloween mod. Or at least it takes place around Halloween.
Yeah, around there, yeah.
The rooms become more and more decorated as I walk down the hall, and I think I start noticing a theme. Some of the students are wearing hockey masks. A lot of the others have some guy in that same hockey mask decorated somewhere along the wall of the door.
I wonder.
Oh, hey, General X. Glad you could join us. Yeah, that's Patat.
Oh. Well, hi, Potat. I'm a little slow.
Yeah, sorry. Yeah, that's General X, also known as Patat.
We do be indeed gaming. Let's go.
It seems everyone decided to go with the same Halloween idea somehow. At least some people weren't referencing. At least some people aren't referencing whoever that is.
Alright.
I wonder who's the famous Halloween guy with the hockey mask. I wonder.
Yeah, I don't know, man.
I saw two clubbers team up and base their outside decorations on some haunted lake with a rotten yellow sign and shed and foreground and background respectively. I wonder if this is a reference to something. I don't know, guys. I don't know if this is a reference to something. There's also a hand sticking out of the water, which I thought was neat.
MC is just really uncultured, honestly.
I would have thought there would be more Halloween stuff to go off of, but maybe that guy's popular now or something. Since most of the other rooms are pretty much the same, I passed by that without much of a second thought. Man, you're walking on thin ice on this lake. No kidding. No kidding. Stepping into the courtyard, I noticed the same music that was playing on the speakers indoors, playing outdoors, but at a much higher volume. Well, that much I know is true. I also see various stands posted up across the grass. You just have to use your imagination.
Yeah. This eerie tune is really a Halloween theme, so be scared. You're scared now.
Stands like JoJo. Oh, you're gonna love this baton. Hold on. So in case you don't know this, Spirit, but I have a whole soundboard and stuff. So
Oh, I know about the soundboard. I just don't hear the sound effects.
yeah, I know. But you hear them on the stream, so everyone on the stream.
I'll have to
will hear
watch
them.
back.
There's not a whole lot out yet, as I suspected.
But do you have the go ahead, Mr. Joester?
It's funny because I actually have the no yes from the second Dark.
Oh,
But
nice.
I wouldn't mind getting the one from the first Darby though. Jay has a ton of JoJo sounds. I do honestly. I have a lot of sound effects on the soundboard that are JoJo sound effects.
JoJo's is just so memey. It's perfect.
It is. It really. I love the show so much.
Same. Easily top tier.
See, I'm glad you agree. Based opinion detected.
You don't like JoJo's, honestly, just leave.
Yeah, just get the fuck out. Just get the fuck out of here. Get the fuck out of here. We don't have time for it. It's unironically a good show too. See, Pata, I'm glad you understand.
Exactly.
The memes are a bonus. Yes, JoJo is the gift that keeps on giving. Araki knows what's up. I walk over to where they seem to have a grill and see that the line's pretty short. Perfect. I could go for a burger anyways. I can't look at this the same without thinking of fucking retro.
Oh no. Oh no.
After a short wait, I take my burger along with the fries and a cold drink to one of the outdoor benches.
And out of nowhere, Sayori comes to grab the burger.
There she just swoops in on her grappling hook, just takes the burger and slings away. You're like, curse you, grappling hook Sayori! It's not the greatest place to eat, but I'm starving. I chow down the burger while I watch some students playing this throwing game. Oh, no, Tag, you're an exception. You don't have to get the fuck out. It's hard to see, but I think they're trying to knock down stacked balls or something.
Don't watch anime is watching this. I sense a discrepancy.
It doesn't watch anime, yet watches man play anime game. This doesn't seem terribly difficult. Yet every time they only knock down a couple at a time. Each time. See, here's the thing. All the balls at the bottom they fill up with water.
Exactly.
So it makes it really hard to knock them all down.
Man,
Interesting. Maybe the ball is light and doesn't have a lot of force when thrown? Or perhaps the bottom balls have some weight to them that makes it hard to knock down with the rest. Whatever it is, I see person after person fail to knock them all down, so there's likely something going on.
rigged. That's what's going on.
The game was rigged from the start.
No.
I eventually finish eating my food and decide it's time to go home. The games, despite their intrigue, seem like total scams. How about you don't tell my secrets on stream, damn it? Yeah, Spirit, you had to call tag out like that on main.
No, I'm sorry. It's not like the chat's recorded.
Oh, no. You're here with your closest friends, Tag, and all the people who end up watching the reach stream.
Yeah, we're just vibing. You don't watch anime. We know. That's a lie.
I think I'll be missing out on much by not. I don't think I'll be missing out on much by not playing them. True. Monica's mom has got a going on. Wait, wrong video. Okay. All right, Iris. All right.
Whoa.
That's a reference to when I played Thanksgiving for Blue Seas.
I think I saw the thumbnail.
Yeah. Yeah, you know the one.
I know.
Walking down the corridor, I see each of the clubs packed with students inside. I thought you were going home. Why are you going back into school?
Well, I mean, to leave, he has to go through the school again.
Ah, okay. I mean, I thought you could leave through the courtyard, but alright. There are even some rooms where students were lining outside to get in. People really care about these things, huh?
It's also assumed that the courtyard is just kind of in the middle of the school. In a way.
Ah, okay, I see. I question why Sarah would be the type of person to enjoy a literature club. But with the way people are sitting outside in these halls for something like chess, I now think just about anything's possible. Oh, you can technically leave through the courtyard, but the school security may not be happy with you. You know what? That's a fair point. That's a fair point.
I mean, yeah, you could technically leave from anywhere. Just climb the walls.
Like Mission Impossible, this bitch. I continued my way down the hall and see no shortage of people waiting. It's all fairly consistent. The only exceptions are rooms with the doors closed, or ones not decorated, but even they have people in front or next to them. That is, until I reach a room near the end of the hall. There's a gap in the people waiting outside club rooms. It's strange, but they probably haven't opened yet. I take a peek inside and see that it's certainly not closed. Like the other clubs around. It, they have the same hockey mascot decorated all over the wall and door, albeit to a lesser degree.
He's a bat pirate furry guard. Use his hook to climb the wall. Oh no.
Yeah, Tag has a way with words, Spirit. you're gonna come to get to know and appreciate it for that over time.
It's like he's trying to word the MC like the worst, most cancerous way possible.
Oh, he does this for everything. Like I said, he truly has a way with words. Tag is hands down one of the best aspects of this entire community.
Fucking beautiful.
Great guy. I may not know who that dude is, however. I do notice a familiar name on the front board. It reads, "Welcome to our literature club." Oh wait, no. Fuck, wrong sound effect. I stop my tracks the second I read that. Is this the literature club Sire was talking about? There are only 2 students sitting in the desk in the room. I assume the others to be club members since they're standing by the podium. I can't see if Sayori is in there from here, but I wonder if this is the one she was talking about. Nah, bro, it's another literature club.
Yeah, it's the one down the hallway, you see.
It's the other club. It's the other literature club. You know, the one that's super popular that everyone talks about.
Yeah, you see, that one is a literature club. That one's the literature club, okay? Get it right.
Yeah, and everyone knows it's always the over. The student sitting down starts slightly clapping, and sure enough, I see Sari appear on the podium. This is definitely the club. Oh well, he just walks right past it. It just keeps on going by the stage.
He's like, damn, that sucks.
I expect a little more participation than this. I don't know why. I can't help but stand and watch for a minute. That minute soon turns to a few more. As I want to hear the claps from the audience, and I finally am broken out of my trance. I can't waste time standing here staring at a club. I got stuff to do. I check my phone for the time. I don't have a whole lot of time to spare.
Gotta remind himself he doesn't care.
I should get going. It's Monica.
Whoa.
You're free to come in if you like. Beats watching from out here.
Eh? Of course, one of the club members comes up to me.
Of course.
You see, that's what you get for standing around like a dingus. It's a woman jump scare.
Whoa, women! I can't have those.
It's what I get for staring at them like a dumbass. Oh, sorry. I'll be on my way.
Oh, it's fine. It takes courage to try new clubs.
I'm not trying new clubs though.
You're like, please, I just want to leave.
Yeah, you seem to misunderstand. It's like, wait,
Oh, but don't worry. We'll make you feel right at home.
good grief. Damn it. Wow, I feel so guilty. If she didn't have to show up, this wouldn't have been a problem.
Like, goddamn, I can't
These-
pretend not to care.
These damn women are so persistent. Serves me right for staying here as long as I did. Whatever. 20 minutes, no more. Yada yada. Yada yada. Sure. Oh, hold on. Had to go close the door anyway.
Oh, great. My name's Monica. I'm the club leader.
I don't remember asking.
Yeah.
You can take a seat at any of the desks and feel free to grab a cupcake and some tea.
Thanks. Ooh. The esteemed festival background from hit mods such as Blue Skies, The Festival.
And whatever else has that BG.
Yeah, I was about to say whatever else because I can't think of any more names at the moment.
Yeah, I just found it and I'm like, ooh, that looks cool. I'm
Tropical
snatching
Rain. Thank you, Finn. Tropical Rain as well. Thank you, Finn. But yeah, this is a good festival background, Spirit. You're right. Who? I said I'm on it. Asked. Who cares? Stepping into the room, I awkwardly take a seat in the middle front row, away from the two other students. Oh, and yes, Finn. Well, the background was changed in Triple Trouble, but yes, it did have the same banners.
Shit.
Each desk has a candle placed on top, all with a lavender scent. Hi, Monica. Never speak to me again. I don't like you, and will never like you. Monica cries. Cry more. Not my problem.
Honestly, hope, seed, mold.
Next to some generic poem placed on the desk is a cupcake, just as Monica mentioned.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, here's what you were talking about earlier.
Right. So instead of pamphlets, she just puts a generic poem on the desk. That was my, I guess, excuse.
Gotcha, I see. Looking towards the front of the room, I see some purple-haired girls standing in the front podium, along with a tea set in one of the further desks. No sign of sorry, though.
I didn't you come, Killen. I thought you didn't like social events.
Well, there she is. Speak of the devil and she shall appear.
Hey, man.
I know. I surprised myself when I walked through that door.
Huh? What does that mean?
Not important. I just happened to walk by and decided that I have some time to spare, that's all. No. Some time to spare. Translation. I was voluntold to come in here.
I was guilt tripped.
I was guilt tripped
This
into
room.
coming in here.
Oh. Well, welcome, Killen. Here you must start reading your poem. You came at the perfect time.
Is that so?
Mm-hmm. I have to go back up there now. Let me know about what you think after.
Will do. Sari makes her way towards the front of the room, just off to the side of the podium. You see, Sari, I'm scared of doors and was immobilized when I saw one. turn my full attention to the front of the room, where this girl, Yuri, I believe that's what they call her, is apparently going to read us a poem.
The one who's known as Yuri. Yes.
Oh, this should be interesting. She hesitates to start, checking her audience before immediately retreating back to looking at her paper. Even with the lack of people sitting at the desk, I can relate to her hesitation to speak publicly. Although this goes on for long enough that Sayuri steps up and whispers something to her. This seems to get the ball finally rolling as Yuri clears her throat before presenting her poem. Oh, hi, Yuri. Can you believe that Emerald Whore tried to speak to me? Points to Monica crying in the corner.
Jeez.
This Emerald Whore. Oh, goodness. Yeah. I gotta drink of water. I gotta take a drink of water after that.
Emerald Ore would be a superior Bittermon to Emerald Hearts.
So true. So true. Wouldn't even be a competition.
I don't see that.
My poem is called The Raccoon.
Oh, a good actual poem? Shit, okay.
Well, the raccoon's just her base poem.
Oh, fair enough. You fucked this up, Yuri. I'll make sure your Tisa is the last thing you need to worry about. Natsuki gets a break from the barracks. It's Monica's turn now. Yes, it's Monica's turn to be punished. Everybody dunk on Monica like your lives depend on it.
It happened at the dead of night while I was slicing bread for a guilty snock.
Okay, alright. Okay, turn up. Alright, turn up. You've got the music playing and everything.
My attention was caught by the scuttling of a raccoon outside my window.
Okay.
That was, I believe, the first time I noticed my strange tendencies as an unordinary human.
Okay, alright. Oh! Iris, that's right! Iris, that's right! She did get called an Emerald Whore in Infinity Pens. That's right!
I have not played Infinity Pens.
Oh, Infinity Pens is a trip, bro. I was a playtester for that shit, and then I actually got a hold of the demo before it was nuked off the face of the earth.
Damn, I was too late.
Oh, don't worry. I could give you the sauce. I could give you the sauce after the stream. But boy, Infinity Pens is something else, man. As she reads, I notice her demeanor changing to be more and more confident. It becomes obvious that this poem is something she's very passionate about. Well, yeah, it's her telling that she cuts herself in no uncertain terms.
Exactly.
It's difficult to discern the meaning of it, though. I don't understand how someone like her relates to it at all, let alone enough to be passionate about it. Maybe it's a reference to a famous author that I'm too dumb to understand? I'm not exactly a literary expert, that's for sure. It's likely that the symbolism is only fabricated to make an interesting poem. After all, the poem is well written and honestly quite impressive. At least compared to anything I could ever do.
Honestly, how do you react to like someone telling you their poem and it's just them about them cutting themselves? It's like, oh, I see.
I was like, well, the structure was quite nice. I liked how this one thing flowed from this. You know, the allegories and metaphors that you use are very, very substantial.
Are you good?
Yes, a famous author called Jesus Christ. I stab my wrists every night. Help me, God. I love that author. I love that author and everything they made. Oh, I saw that ATL.
Oh yeah, it was zoomed in earlier.
Eventually, the girl finishes the presentation. I, along with everyone else in the room, applaud.
Thank you.
Yuri steps away from the podium and Monica soon takes her place.
Thank you, Yuri, for presenting such a lovely poem. You did amazing. Our last presentation will start in just a few minutes. In the meantime, there are plenty of snacks left for you guys to enjoy.
Monica steps away from the podium and walks over to Sayori. The author's name is Flippeth El Knifo. Damn it, curse my shite internet for being so far. It's being so far back. Oh, I'm sorry, Tag. But hey, at least you got the pitch in. You know, after recording the second episode, Infinity Pens does have an interesting concept, kind of. Well, it's not a bad. Remember that Infinity Pens is ripping off Infinity War, but it's not ripping off Infinity War because it's not associated with Marvel, but it is ripping off Infinity War. So you do have that going for itself with the two main characters, but
Yeah.
for as far as DDLC mods go, it is an interesting concept.
I'm not gonna lie. I'm like, when I was looking through like the synopsises and teasers and shit, I was like dead confused on what kind of mod it's supposed to be. So I'm like going in completely blind. All I know is that it's something about Marvel. That's about it.
It's basically Infinity War.
Oh,
That's all you need to know.
all right then. It's interesting.
I could tell her last sentence had a hint of nervousness behind it. This is soon justified as one of the other two students leaves the club room. Well, no, I would agree, Iris, that effort was made. It's just the problem is that I feel like, honestly, I think Oreo would have been better off making something smaller than Infinity Pens just to get a better just to get more experience as a writer in general before he decided to take on something that big. I think if he did that, he probably would have been better off than where he is right now.
Yeah,
But because he
didn't
decided to
help
do too much too soon. He's
Yeah,
in this
it wasn't
position.
even just like the big project. Like he also had like 2 other projects going on, and it's like, bro, tone it down, please.
Yeah, he canceled them, but then he uncanceled them. And and then I got to see the uncanceled projects and the artwork for it, and I was just like, brr. There's so much going on.
Ooh.
Aside from the other members, that only leaves myself and some other guy who's chowing down on a cupcake. Oh, that's right, I haven't touched my cupcake yet. I look at the cupcake that's been placed on my desk since before the presentation. It's a chocolate cupcake with pink frosting and sprinkles on top. The design is a little girly, but I guess it's the taste which matters. I open up the wrapper and can't help but feel peering eyes from across the room. That's because there are peering eyes across the room.
Hmm.
I first assumed that's from Sayori or something. However, I noticed she's still talking with Monica. Now confused, I glanced around the room for a moment to see who else this feeling could have come from. Nope. No one else seems to even acknowledge my existence from the looks of it. It's strange. I never thought I'd be paranoid in a place like this. Especially over a cupcake. The feeling returns once more, but this time I just ignore it. I took a bite of the cupcake and... not bad. I could tell they baked this from scratch, and didn't just get them store-bought. To think their cupcake would be just as impressive as their poems. They really did put a lot of effort into this, much like the rest of the clubs. It's shocking how little people come to stop by, even for just a moment. Although, I myself only came in because I felt bad, so what do I know?
You don't eat the cupcake, the girly cupcake, your Giga Chad balls will shrink. They're shrunk now. It's too late.
That's he's just standing in the corner with bloodshot eyes and shaking his MC8er cupcake. Does he like it? Was it okay? Who the fuck is this? this 16 right this. You know, Iris, to go back to your question, Iris, you may not be far off. So I guess we'll have to see what the rest of Infinity Pens has to go with. Which, by the way, the demo was like 5-6 hours. Apparently, that's only a third of what Infinity Pens is supposed to be.
Oh damn! I was honestly
So
surprised
keep that
it
in
was a
mind.
demo. That from people saying shit, I'm like, all that time, the delays and stuff, all the teasers, and it's a demo. Like, huh?
Yeah, man. Look, it's like the more you hear about it, the more you get more questions than answers. The more you hear about it.
Yeah, I think it's just better to just go into it.
Yeah. I look over to the only other student in the room who seems to have gotten another cupcake. It's way more than Heartstruck. I got a new competitor. You know what? It may not be 5-6 hours. The problem is it feels like it's 5-6 hours when you're playing through it. That's how bad the pacing is. It feels longer than it probably is, but it's still a pretty long demo. I'm gonna keep it 1,000 with you guys.
Yeah, I think honestly, by the end of this day, it's about the halfway point for this month.
Oh wow, okay.
Yeah, like it's not short. It's just with commentary, it extends a lot.
Right. And then plus, I mean, this is the first chapter of a much longer story, so
Yeah.
I get it. I wonder how long he's been here. Or better yet, what he's actually here for. The cupcakes, probably.
Yeah, he's just chowing down in the corner.
Whatever it is, it's not my place to butt in. I took a few more bites before I noticed a familiar pink figure approach me. Familiar? How is she familiar?
That's her.
Oh. Why do you call her pink?
It counts as pink too.
I guess. I'm like, when I think
Technically.
pink, I don't think Sayori.
True, but it technically counts.
Fine, yes, it counts.
So, Killing, what do you think?
It was pretty good. Did she make it just for the presentation?
Of course.
Of course.
All our members wrote posts specifically for today.
Impressive. I can tell you guys put in the effort.
Thanks. Do you like the cupcakes?
Yeah. The design is a bit cutesy, but it surprised me that it was homemade.
That's our Natsuki for you. She makes her poems just like she makes her cupcakes.
What, homemade?
Cute.
I can see the future. I'm really feeling it.
Yeah,
No,
it is coral pink. Oh, tag. Yes, that's why it technically counts.
But well, then I guess you're not gonna say the familiar coral pink figure approaches me. Yeah, you're gonna be like, oh, yeah, okay.
Oh yes, the familiar coral pink-haired, red-bowed, blue-eyed figure approaches me.
Also, hello, Reverso. On the Twitch side of things. Hello.
Interesting.
Although, she doesn't really like it when her work is described that way.
I see. I look over to where the other members are and instantly get a good theory as to who this Natsuki is. I'm very curious to see how you wrote Natsuki. It's probably the one with the hair color that's as pink as the frosting.
I won't lie, Natsuki doesn't get a cameo in this specific day. This is her cameo right now. We gotta wait till the next day.
Oh, okay. That would sure explain a lot. So, sorry, when's this next presentation gonna start?
It's gonna start in just a minute. He's just proofing his work while the audience builds up a little.
Uh-huh. I noticed another student now, in one of the seats further from me. Well, I see at least some people are stopping by.
I have to go back up there now, Killing. Feel free to grab another cupcake while you wait.
Okay, and she's gone. And she's gone. She's gone. I wonder what all she's even does up there. Whatever it is, it's causing the other members to periodically stare at me.
She's like, see, there's that guy. There's the guy I told you about. And he's really cool. And I think we can make it join the club. What do you guys think? Can we make it join the club?
We gotta start harassing him. He's gotta join the club.
They all just start conspiring. They all just start conspiring with each other to try to get him to join the club.
Bro, the MC tries leaving and they're blocking the door. Like, where are you going? You gotta join the club. Come on, just a couple more minutes. Just a couple more minutes. Have another cupcake.
So, oh yeah, I forgot the other MC Milo Murphy'd his poem. He sure did. And Yo Natsuki cameo. I paid $50 and now I finally get to hear her speak to me.
Oh no.
It's a different kind of cameo, I heard.
Oh.
It's getting creepy. Oh, it's him. After a little more than a minute, a club member finally steps up to the podium. He seems familiar, but I can't wrap my head around it. Dude, people just mean nothing to this guy. Like, he saw this dude, like, maybe a few hours earlier. He's like, wait, who are you again? No,
Yeah,
no.
he when he doesn't care about someone, he just forgets about them, like, instantly.
My poem is called the light within the dark.
I forgot.
I couldn't forget. I have to keep all these voices in my head somehow. A club member begins reading the first few lines from his poem, but I pay very little attention. I become stuck trying to figure out where I've met this guy before.
If I had to walk through these doors on any other day, I see nothing. Yet one day I was woken with both doors wide open. This time, there was light, extending to all four corners.
I forgot you gave it this voice!
I did too, Plutet. I did too.
Each corner was different, even no less inviting. The entire room was illuminated for me, but was this really the right place?
I doubt he's one of my classmates, nor would he be someone I've seen at lunch. Not that you really see people at lunch because you spend most of your time on the roof.
Right.
Maybe it's... Oh, I think I remember now. He was that guy who bumped into me in the halls. This club might be the reason behind all these random papers he dropped on the floor. In each corner was maple syrup.
Oh no, dude, that reminded me of the fucking like whenever in fucking Walmart or whatever, it's like you'll see these cereal syrups.
Mm-hmm.
Every time I look at them, I see like Captain Crunch, Fruity Pebbles. I'm like, who
Buys
out
this shit?
here buying cereal syrup? I want to know. I need their IP. I'm sorry.
I need their IP.
You want to send them a package? That's all.
It's just a friendly package, that's all. Also, Finn, thank you for following me on Twitch. Very cool. Now with that mystery solved, I try to catch myself up on the poem he's presenting. It might be that I barely heard the first half, but I can't I can't pick up on any of the symbolism. Something about being skeptical of the light in a room. A lot of this seems extremely vague, which makes finding the meaning behind it difficult. Oh, I made a new Twitch. How? Well, you know what? At least you followed both accounts now. I guess I'll say that. I really should be paying more attention. He soon finishes presenting, and once again, everyone who's in the room applauds. Or should I say only myself and some new student? The guy eating the cupcakes left some time during the presentation. Rude. As a club member steps away from the podium, he stares in my direction for a moment. It seems like he finally recognized me back. Or so I thought. Monica walks to the front of the room to conclude the presentations, but my attention is drawn elsewhere. More specifically toward the only other student in the room, who's halfway out the door. It seems with the presentations coming to a close, he sees no reason to stay any longer. Or better yet, like the other guy who came for the snacks and decided to leave as soon as he finished. From all that I've seen, it wouldn't be far-fetched to assume none of the people I saw in here earlier had any actual interest in the club in the first place. Raise his ego and self-esteem even more. Well, Iris, as you know, I have a colossal ego. Just is so elevated from like the following I managed to gather over the past 2 years. My head is so big that I need to bring a sledgehammer with me to knock down the walls just so I could go places. That's how big my ego is, man. I'm just so egotistical. In a way, I feel bad for Cyrus Club. Like them, I also have no interest in joining this club. It's like that Top Gear meme where it's like, oh no.
Anyway. He's like, oh, that sucks. Time to leave.
It's not about the subject matter. In fact, I thought what they did was impressive. Oh, hey, Mouse Potato. Fancy seeing you here.
Hola, senor.
As I said before, I don't think I could manage being in the club with my current schedule. Yeah, with being a pirate at Matey's Munchies and Cafe. Not to mention why I should even join in the first place. Actually, speaking of schedule, I checked the time on my phone. I have a little over an hour before I have to be at work. That includes the ride back and the time to get ready. If I want any time to rest before work, I should get going now. This is the first mod to me that's made it a brutal fact that the literature club is entirely uninteresting no matter how much Monica tries. I love it.
Facts.
No, I've been telling Spirit about a lot of things I like about this mod so far. So I guess that's another thing that we could add to the things to like about the Rising Knight.
Fuck yeah.
I reached to grab my bag.
Killian, what do you think of the presentations?
Before I'm able to pick up my bag, Sari comes to check on me. That's right, I almost forgot why I'm here in the first place. Both of them did great, Sayori. I could tell your members are all passionate about their work.
I know, right? Jay's poems are always the best.
Jay? Oh, so that's his name, huh? It sounds a little familiar. Maybe he is in one of my classes. Not like I pay much attention to the people around me anyway.
True.
Alright then. Uh-huh. What about you? How do you think you did?
Oh, right. 1 second.
She goes over to a nearby desk and grabs out a paper from a folder. It looks like a paper that was torn out of the
Tuesday. I don't know, that might attract a couple people.
Stripped. Wait. Actually, you know what? This reminds me of that. Remember that mod that was teased not that long ago? Doki Doki Strip Club?
Yeah, I saw that.
Where Monica was trying to run a strip club in high school?
Yeah. And it's not even a fucking, like, ironic mod. It's not a shitpost. I think I remember reading that.
They said that's supposed to come out at the end of this month. That cannot be a shitpost. That cannot not be a shitpost, man. I'm sorry.
I hope it is. I hope it is.
Because it just sounds so absurd.
I want to know how something like that Becomes a serious story.
Only one way to find out, right?
Yep.
Here's a poem that I read today.
She flashes me the poem, and I see the title, Dear Sunshine, written across the top.
Oh, wow.
Would you like me to read it to you?
No.
I'm not sure how asking how you did translates to let me see your poem, Sayori. Sigh. Good grief. I'll play along, I guess.
Yada yada does it.
If I'm the one to read it, I'll make sure it'll go by much quicker. I don't know about the mod, never saw it. It sounds bad, but at the same time, I'm very curious about it. Yada yada, this bitch.
Yada yada double. Nah, this ain't Jolene. Get the fuck out of here.
Get the fuck out of here. This is the other Cujo.
The cooler Cujo.
Hey, you said it. If it's not too much to ask, I'd like to read it for myself.
Sure, not at all.
She hands me the poem and I take a look at it.
Yeah, it's just Dear Sunshine.
Hey, we'll play I Want Breakfast. I see. The writing definitely suits her personality, that's for sure. Everything was good, albeit very childish. Because as we know, Sayori has the mental capacity of a 10-year-old.
Yes.
Iris, you hear that? Iris, you hear that? Sayori has the mental capacity of a 10-year-old. Like a certain other Sayori, a certain other story that you know will love. Isn't that right, Iris? Anyway. Especially that last line. Dear Sunshine, explode and destroy humanity, please. Okay. It certainly throws off any sort of underlying meaning to the poem I might have thought of. Is there any particular reason why you chose to include that last line?
I got a little hungry.
I see. The poem came out very nice. It fits you well, Sayori.
Thanks.
I hand the poem back to her, and she goes to put it back in her folder. By the way, I have to get going now.
Aw, why so soon?
There's stuff at home I have to get done today. Not to mention work as well.
Could you stay for just a couple more minutes? The other members really want to meet you.
I really can't.
Please.
No.
No. No. She gives me this sad, puppy-eyed expression, attempting to persuade me to stay. That trick doesn't work on me. Well, I don't want to meet them. I have to go now. My people need me.
Aw. Well, thanks for stopping by. It means a lot.
Rip Bozo.
Ha ha ha. Ha ha ha.
Bagwatch.
I grab my bag, sling it over my right shoulder.
Wait, kill it.
Oh, what do you want now?
The women are persistent.
They truly are.
Do you think you'll be able to check out the club next week?
I just want my cinnamon to be an actual person, not a brain dead toddler. Never forgive. Never forgive.
Rip.
I wish I could say that I only stopped by out of curiosity, but that would be lying.
Yes.
Hey, what's this mod about? Well, Dan. Hello, Dan Silver Knight. This mod is called The Rising Knight. So far, this is, well, actually, the creator of the mod is here, so he could tell you himself. Take it away,
Hello there.
Spirit.
Oh, I'm trying to find the comment. Unless
No,
it's
no,
on
this
Twitch.
is on Twitch, yeah, so I'm just telling you.
Oh, I'm not looking at Twitch. What does it say?
No, because Dan Silverknight said, hey, what mod is this?
Oh yeah, it's the Rising Knight. Essentially, 2 MCs in a story. It's only on chapter 1 right now, but it's gonna follow 4 routes. If I were to compare it to anything else, compare it to fruits, I guess. Even then that's like loose.
Oh, yeah, there you go.
That's about the best way I could put it. It's kind of a experience it yourself kind of thing, or experience it with us.
Just came here to see what makes a good MC. Well, Mouse Potato, I guess you can take notes because a lot of people seem to like the MC from the Rising Knight. I wonder why. Not sure. Sorry.
It's okay. It's fine.
I exit the club room, seeing the hall is comparatively more empty than earlier. We like him because he's actually based. You know what, Patat? That's fair. Rising Knight MC is pretty based. Had a lot of fun with this guy so far. I have to agree with you there. There may be a handful of students walking about at most. Not to mention that many club doors that are now closed. It's a weird feeling, walking in the halls with this much silence. The only feelings emanating from the halls being footsteps around me and the muffled conversations inside each club room.
The only sounds emanating.
Oh, sound. What the fuck did he even say?
You said feelings.
Sound, okay. Because I have this thing where my mind goes faster than what I read. And then...
Oh, I feel that.
And then, like, I'll fill in words that I think are supposed to be there, but
Bro,
aren't actually there.
I'm terrible at reading, bro. You saw how I was trying to read the Monica mod. My
Well,
brain just couldn't function.
Hey, look, I give you all the respect in the world for sticking through it as much as you did. Stream crashes and all. I was there to support you every step of the way. Also, Dan Silverknight says sweet. So,
Nice.
in a way, I like it. I can feel myself subconsciously moving slower than normal. Or at least the normal of beating the flood of students rushing towards the school entrance. I wish this was the way school was all the time. Ah, if only. Before long, I make it to the bus stop where there isn't a single other student waiting. It's strange, but I sit down on a nearby bench anyways. Thinking about it now, this entire day has been a little strange. A little bizarre, you might say.
Oh, whoa.
I wonder why I stepped in that room. Oh, it's simple. An emerald whore came out and said, "Join my book club, please."
The women are persistent. They guilt tripped me into the club. I'm being held against my will. Call 911.
Pretty much, yeah. Also, hey, amigo. We're playing the Rising Knight. A woman jumped you. Exactly, Patat. Exactly what happened. We got jumped by women. Their presentations were interesting, though. Sure. Hey, no one's being down bad at me. You speak for yourself, Holmes. But why should I? But should I even care? I was trying to say, but why should I care? I'm like, that's not what he's saying. Or rather, why do I care?
Now you can say it.
I'll do you one better. When do I care? Whatever. The bus should be scheduled to arrive in just a couple minutes. In the meantime, I search my pockets, pulling out a small silver coin. Ah, yes. Our two-faced Detroit becoming human moment. I was trying to say becomes human. I was like, that's not what the title is. I then start spinning the coin on top of my index finger while I wait for the bus to arrive. It shouldn't be too crowded at this time of the day. After all, most of the wait comes from all the stops in between. I guess only time will tell. Oi! You over there, you wanker! Huh?
It's that guy.
Oh, it was the same guy from earlier, right?
Yo, the
He's like,
man, the myth, the legend.
You think I forget? You think I just forgot or something? Oh, it's just him again. Bear.
Bear Grylls, and this is Survival.
Dun, 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 dun. Dude, I used to watch that show all the time.
Yeah.
Accompanied by 2 other students, no less. Oh, we're about to get jumped. Although I don't see any sign of that girl anywhere. Yeah, because she doesn't want to date a beta. Beta.
Yo, this man a clown. He got clowned up. I'm
He's
breaking
a
up with
clown.
your ass.
He's a clown. He brought a whole circus with him. Guess not. What exactly do you plan to get out of this? What the hell do you mean by that? You touched my fucking girl. What else could I be here for? Yada yada does it. We're far enough from the school to where we could do whatever the hell we want. I see. The guy walks up to me.
Kept you waiting,
Look,
huh?
Oh, hello, Dan Silver Knight. Welcome to the YouTube side of things. Welcome to the family. Throw Star Pleshna at them. We just
You
saw our
are-
stand.
Bro, you know the funny part? I remember this from the fucking first stream. Just because you said he does say this was the part it was removed from.
Oh!
It was right after this line too. That's where I removed it.
Oh, so this is where he's like, yada yada does it. Not this again.
Yeah, I had to change. I had to tone down the edginess.
As expected, he throws a hard right hook aimed directly towards my head. I back away, causing the punch to just barely miss. Although the bench prevents me from gaining more distance. I can't seem to catch a break, can I? He's like, fight back, nigga. Fight back. Fight back.
Whoop
Fight
they
back.
asses.
Just-
Whoop they asses. Pull out your stand.
He's like, Crazy Diamond Dog.
I don't know why.
Finger.
Bro, I sent it a while ago in fucking comedy. It was this video of the voice actor for Poochie going, "Made in Ohio."
Is it, that wouldn't make you edgy. That'd make you a weeb, kind of like Jay. Oh, Iris, I see you got fucking jokes over there, Iris.
There is a
Alright.
JoJo's reference in here, but it's not till like way later.
Hey girls, look out the window. I think Bruce Lee is beating up a bunch of school kids.
Bro, get out the phone and start shittily recording. Make sure to only capture it per frame.
Oh, I think this is MC. Alright, hold on. Let me take one last drink of water.
I grab my backpack and look towards Sayori, who's standing by the club door. Walking over to her, notice she's looking sad by something. Is everything
gotta-
alright, Sayori?
I gotta remember you're doing that voice. Hold
You know what? Alright, fine. I'll drop it. It's
Yes,
okay.
we switched POV. There is 2 MCs, so we're in the second MC's POV.
Eh? Oh, it's nothing.
It doesn't seem like nothing, Sayori. You look awfully disappointed.
I was just hoping we'd get us a new member this festival is all.
That guy, right?
Yeah, how'd you know?
Is written all over your face, Sayori.
Yeah, it's like the only person you talk to. Oh, it's a one. Damn it.
We get it, Spirit. We get it. You wrote the mod, all right.
I'm sorry. I just keep forgetting that I just know the fucking script.
No, dude. I've done this. I've done that so many times where I'd say a line, where I'd say something as a joke, and then the next line is literally the exact thing I said. And people were like, "Jay, stop playing mods that you wrote, man." And I'm like, "I'm sorry, I can't help it."
Bro, I'm 4 parallel universes ahead of you.
Basically. And this joke actually applies to this now. Yeah, because I'm playing with the guy who made the mod.
God damn right.
I guess you're right. He's just a friend I made a while ago.
A friend? Bitch, he barely knows you.
Right.
A friend, huh?
What's so funny, Jay?
Oh, it's nothing. Don't worry about it. Just
I like how
thinking-
he's no longer Canadian.
Well, yeah. Well, no doubt, but no doubt. You know, just because people don't really appreciate the Canadian accent and everything that's for A, so man, I just had to drop the act and just, you know, just let it go.
You're getting.
Yeah, he's a friend. I said so. I don't need his approval. Yeah, friendship isn't consensual. This is a one-way street, motherfucker.
She decides if she's your friend or not. You have no choice in the matter.
That's nothing. Don't worry about it.
Come on, tell me. I'm curious.
It's nothing, sorry. I'm serious. I'm Mr. Serious Man with my serious pants on.
Bro, he's /S.
He's
Yeah.
slash S. I'm not /J.
Okay.
Oh yeah, I almost forgot.
You will be my friend. Oh,
Monica said we're good to go whenever you are.
I don't know why. I just imagine the Doom track playing right behind that.
Sarah's ready to rip and tear. Oh, actually, that reminds me. There was
What?
some really cool, like, Sayori X Doom art that I saw like a while ago, where Sayori was in the Doom armor, and bro, she looked thick as shit.
Damn. I don't want to see that.
You know, if someone could find that Sayori Doom art for me, and, like, DM it to me, I would be very appreciative of that. I have a head out. Got university. Bye, Patat. Good luck with
Bye-bye.
university. Thanks for chilling with us, man. This is no sorry. I'm not actually from Canada. I thought you would find me more attractive. Well, Iris, as we learned from Blue Seas, Kenji doesn't get any clout for being Canadian, so. Wasn't it posted in the art channel in Discord? Was it? I'll have to go look in there. I hope somebody did post it there. That'll make my life a lot easier.
But the festival goes on for another 20 minutes.
Well, we're done with our presentations, and there hasn't been anyone walking through that door in a good while. She sees no reason to keep the club going today if no one is going to come in.
Oh. Alright.
Sari goes over to her desk and grabs her backpack from off the floor. She still looks a little bothered by something, but smiles after her saying her goodbyes to the other girls. Soon, she walks back over to me. You got everything?
Mm-hmm.
Alright, let's head out. Oh, I have another question actually. Do we ever get to see what MC looks like? Or
Yeah.
no? Okay.
There are actually several points that you get to see him.
Okay. All right, let's head out. I mean, Canada in the best place in the world, so Kenji doesn't get much clout based on circumstances. Well, that's true because everyone hates his ass. Poor Kenji. Are you tired too, or is it just me?
Yeah, one thing I can say is like you don't get to see like his face though. It's more like a shadow. But there is
Okay.
one point where you see his clothes.
Okay.
Hey, I'm pretty sure it's just you, Jay.
Huh. That's weird.
You didn't stay up too late again, did you?
No, not at all, sorry.
Are you sure about that? You're awfully tired in the morning, too.
Ah, fine. I just had to finish an assignment last night, okay?
Jay, you have to get proper sleep. It's important.
I know.
I'm serious, Jay. You should do your assignments earlier.
I would, but I had this one boss in Elden Ring I needed to fight. It was really hard. I had to get like, eventually gets like summons and shit. It was really bad, sorry.
Well,
I think I
I'm
found.
gaming. I have no time to do assignments.
I think I found what you're looking for. Oh, did you, Iris? Okay, hold on. Let me check my Instagram, not Instagram, my DMs. Yes, tag. That's it. You found it. Also, I think Iris found it as well. Okay, yeah. Oh, Batot found it too. Okay, yeah. Thank you. You found the picture. Alright, your spirit. Let me send this to you just so you can see how it looks.
Let me see this.
There you go.
Oh damn! What the fuck?
I
Nah,
told
she ain't
you
that
she
thick.
thick.
She ain't. She is not supposed to be that thick. I'm sorry. That is an over exaggeration.
It wasn't that hard. I'm sure it wasn't that hard, but at the same time, I'm not gonna look for it right now while I'm streaming. But thank you guys for helping me with that. I really appreciate it. It was first on Google Images. Well, if you type Saria Doom outfit, well, there's not many images like that, so I suppose that makes sense. Says the one who forgets to do their work until the morning of.
What? Well, what do you mean by that?
Sarah, you ended your poem today with "I want breakfast." You expect me to believe you wrote that yesterday afternoon?
Hey, I was busy yesterday. Hi there, kettle name's Pot. Have we met?
Why'd you add that line anyway? Is there some deeper meaning to it or something?
I was just a little hungry.
You really are something else, Sayori. And a few minutes go by, we eventually reach Sayori's house.
Bye, Jay.
See you later, Sayori. As Sayori steps into her home, I walk across the street towards my own place. Man, am I tired. Thankfully, I'm home where I can finally rest. I plop down on the couch and search for the remote. After finding it under the cushions, I start flipping through the channels. Come on. God, how come there's never anything good on TV?
Oh yeah, every fucking time I get the chance, I always roast television because fuck cable.
Dude, I stopped
People be
watching
boring
TV
as
back in
shit.
I stopped watching TV back in 2015, 2014.
Exactly. They're all about streaming services now. You gotta, put on ye old pirate cap for that shit. That's how it would be.
Oh, hello Trixie. Thank you for the following on Twitch. It's a pleasure. YouTube has the opposite problem. It does. Watch TV for football. That's it, really. Also, Iris says, I mean, I complain about Sari having cake. Where do you think that food goes? That's true. Besides, fucking Kenji got to tap that fat ass, so fucking Kenji, such a loser. Hey, look, I mean, you're saying what the audience is thinking. I'm never gonna forgive Kenji for getting Sari's fat ass to himself in fucking Blue Seas, okay? Also, yes, Spirit, Sari does have a fat ass in Blue Seas. And yes, this is very irrelevant to the it's very relevant to the plot. It's very important.
I see.
I can't stress this enough.
Maybe I'll have to do some research.
Every channel I swap to is either on commercials or playing some stupid reality show. Actually, Iris, do me a favor. Find that Sari artwork you did. DM it to me so I can show it to Spirit.
Oh, no.
After a while of searching, I give up. I tossed the remote towards the other end of the couch and attempt to get some rest. Oh, I thought we were switching to another scene. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
I'm so glad my teachers didn't assign work over the weekend. There's nothing worse than having to remember to write an essay on my only 2 days off. Yep. Relatable. Completely relatable.
That's just everyone's experience in school.
Yep. Yep. What makes it hard for teachers to understand that school ends after the last bell rings anyway? Yeah! What's all this shit about homework? We have 8-9 hours to do work at school.
It's like classwork, and then you make me go home and do homework. Like, you serious? Like, come on, bro.
SMH. I seriously shouldn't have to be expected to do more work. Exactly! On top of all the work I did in class that day. Exactly! Man saying what the audience is thinking. Except the work I do for the club, of course.
Of course.
I've gotten used to that. Even though it's extra work, it's at least the fun type of work. Yep. It's kind of that's how I feel about running this channel.
Yeah, that's pretty much everyone making a mod, to be honest.
Oh, that too. That too, exactly. Making the mod is a fun kind of work. I never have to worry about getting a bad grade, that's for sure. The worst that could happen is I'll get constructive criticism from all the girls. Speaking of the club, Sari was awfully chatty with that one guy. I wonder why. What are you gonna do about it, bro? Are you gonna put a ring on it? You're gonna commit to her in a relationship?
Yeah, somebody jealous.
I sent it. Thank you, Iris. Thank you, Iris. Very cool. Alright. Alright, Spirit. Check this shit out.
Let's see this. God.
That's how Sari be looking at. That's how Sari be looking at Blue Seas. No cap. No cap. No kizzy. That's how Sari be. That's how Sari be kicked up in Blue Seas.
Bro, in what patch did they fucking buff her ass? What the hell? I need that update.
For real, for real. I was like, yo, what is is this some DLC or what, bro?
No, that's DL-CCC.
Ooh, so true. he didn't seem all that interested in the club from what I saw. But I bet Sarah would have a thing or two to say against that. Or she would try her best to cope with the idea that maybe this guy might not be interested.
Maybe.
After all, she's talked to him more than I have. I'm willing to bet she's got a thing for that guy. That might explain why she was so let down when he said he couldn't be in the club. I also have one on Monica, but it isn't my best. Yo, Iris, Iris, you gonna send that to me? You can stop playing, bro. Don't worry, I won't share. I won't share with anybody else, but I just kind of want to see it, just 'cause I'm curious.
Bro, he just wants to know for research purposes.
Exactly, for research purposes. That's exactly what it is.
No. I've never seen Sari that disappointed in a while. It worries me. That thing. It scares me. She really wanted our club to have more members.
Is it really that good? I mean, you're bringing it up, so you can't just bring something up like that and expect me not to be interested. But fine, if you say it's not that good, I won't bother you about it. But I'm like, I mean, hey, don't blame me for being curious, okay? Oh wait, did you send it to me? Oh, I think you sent it to me. Okay, you sent it to me. Oh.
How big is it? How big is it? Oh no.
Oh god. Oh my god.
I'm just having to like envision it.
Oh, Iris, I was not ready for that. Holy shit. I was not ready. I was not prepared. I was not prepared. Okay. Alright, anyway. She really wanted her club to have more members. And she's always going to try to bring new people into the club. Maybe she saw him as the only one likely enough to join at all.
What is
Probably.
that has done to you? Are you okay?
I'll be okay. It's just that picture you sent me. I was like, fuck! Like I said, I wasn't prepared. I was like, oh god. Iris, I was surprised by how big you made her tits. That was one of the things that took my breath away the most. Actually, wait, hold on, let me look at it again. Actually, yeah, you made Monica thick as hell, boy. I was like, Monica rocking some G cup titties, bro. She's bigger than Yuri. Part of me wishes I could help somehow. I'm so tired. I'm so tired.
So very tired reference, yeah.
It doesn't help that this couch is so comfortable. Delete first run. Okay, mouse potato. Don't worry, mouse potato. I'm good now. I come back here thinking about huge tits. You got my full attention.
Man's got his priorities.
That's the
Respect.
rule 34, having no limits. Well, Iris, I appreciate you for being so bold to go where very few people are willing to go. It's such a different feeling compared to my bed. I usually spend 2 hours scrolling on my phone before I go to bed. But right now, I'm too tired to even grab my phone from my pocket. Damn you, couch. I really could lay here forever.
He is a sleepy guy.
Alright, see you, Mouse Potato. Thanks for stopping by.
See ya.
And we fade into oblivion.
And the question marks return.
Oh yes, more
And they're blue. They're blue.
Oh yeah, this is Hashimoto. Okay.
Oh yeah, this sprite. So that is just a generic woman sprite, and that hand at that bottom right,
Mm-hmm.
that's not a hand. That's a scarf, or not a scarf, a jacket tied around her waist.
Ah, I see.
I don't know why the left arm, or I guess her left arm is so weird, but it is what it is.
Well, because isn't this the female MC sprite that's like that has a jacket tied around the waist?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. So maybe that's just like okay. So that's just like her arm sticking out. Like okay, I think that's what it is. Like her arm sticking out like that way. And she probably has
Yeah.
her hands on her hips or something. Because I was gonna say, I was like, I refuse to believe her tits are that big. I refuse. Something else has to be going on here.
Fucking massive.
It's like, I refuse. There's no way they're that big. There's something else going on.
You refuse to accept it.
I refuse to accept it. I reject the reality and substitute my own, gosh darn it.
So, this man you saw, how would you describe him?
Well, he was tall, white, had gray hair.
The woman lists various traits relating to the suspect. All the while, I write them down on a small sheet of paper.
He's also wearing a dark blazer and jeans.
Anything else?
They're big enough to have orbit. Yeah, tag. That's what I'm saying.
It's 2 planetary-sized titties.
It was dark outside. I couldn't make out much. I couldn't make out any more than that.
Okay. It feels like this job gets harder by the day. She wants us to track down this person who mugged her, yet can't provide any useful information. No vehicle, facial features, no distinctive traits at all, really. The best of the details that she provided is that he looked about in his early 20s and had a decent build. That really narrows it down.
Yeah.
So, do you think you'll be able to find this guy?
We'll, see what we could do, miss.
Please, you have to.
Ma'am, don't worry. We'll do all we can with the information she provided.
Just for curiosity's sake. Oh, I had pictures of my family in there. And ma'am, I don't remember asking.
It'll take some time, but I promise that I will let you know as soon as something comes up, okay?
Alright.
The woman reluctantly steps out of her chair, passes by an officer on her way out. Is something the matter?
Oh, sorry to bother you, sir, but we need to talk about the incident that occurred at the station. They request you come to the site of as this may have some ties to your case.
Really now? Alright then. I don't suppose how a public street brawl has anything to do with my case, but I'll take your word on it.
Well, that's the thing. They don't believe it was caused by some impulsive fight.
I see. Well, something's got it bound to pop up sooner or later. The officer exits the room as I stand up from my chair. Assuming this incident is actually related to my case, I'd be willing to bet the culprits are long gone by now. So I doubt we'll be there for too long. I grab the keys to my truck before exiting the station.
Whoop, whoop.
Is the sound of the police?
I remember making that joke before. Arriving at the scene, I see ambulances pulling up in the parking lot.
There's a lot more than I was expecting. What the hell happened here? I hastily park my truck on the side of the walkway and reach one of the first responders.
Ah, sir, you're finally here.
Yeah, sorry about that. Traffic was all over the place. Could you brief me on what exactly is going on here?
Oh, of course. Of course.
The call only started a fight between 2 people broke out. But when we arrived, a group of 5 guys, burgers and fries, were found beaten, with their shirts used as ties around their wrists.
I see. What else do you got for me?
Well, 4 of the 5 had a number of severe, possibly life-threatening injuries, but every one of them was found unconscious. We suspect that this incident was a result of gang violence due to the weapons we found lying nearby, although the culprits have yet to be identified at this moment.
Uh-huh. It's just about as I was expecting. A couple guys beating the hell up, with little to no explanation. Were you able to extract anything from the victims yet?
Unfortunately not. There's only one person in the group who was left comparably less injured than the rest, but even he still remained unconscious. Once the guy's awake, you're free to take over the questioning.
Right. Anything else you got for me?
Actually, yes, over here.
The first responder walks over to the other side of the station, where a van sits hidden just behind a dumpster. A few officers already searched inside various boxes located in the back.
On the ground, right where all the weapons were, there was a set of keys lying around. We're not sure why the culprit went out of their way to group up the weapons and keys like they did, but we were able to find something out of it.
Oh.
These keys led straight to this van over here, and it turns out there's a whole bunch of different narcotics stored inside.
The van.
Not narcotics.
So I'd say, at a minimum, we're looking at a drug charge for the vehicle's owner.
On the side door of the van, I noticed the logo for some air conditioning company. I've been here at least 30 years now, and yet I can't even say I've heard of this company before. Hey kid, have you called that number on the side?
Huh? Oh, no, not yet.
Alright, excuse me for a moment. I blow my phone and input the number on the van. Just as I thought, dead end.
Yep.
Anything, sir?
Nope, nothing more than the beeps of the busy signal.
Darn.
Did you at least find out who the van's registered under?
Correct.
Did you at least find out who the van belonged to? Not yes,
Like,
not no. Correct.
Like, yeah, of course.
The van seems to be registered under one of the victims, namely the one with the least injuries.
Oh, how convenient.
Exactly.
Oh.
It's
Well,
almost like they did that on purpose.
Well, if that ain't a coincidence, I don't know what is. Mind if I talk to him?
That's assuming he's awake, sir.
Oh, right. Well, there's only one way to find out. I walk back towards the front of the train station where I see most of the ambulances have already taken off.
No way, buddy. No fucking way. You cannot use the golden sided cup of the fucking Slurpee.
Luckily for me, I see the paramedics talking to who I assume to be one of the 5 suspects.
Are you able to tell me the number of fingers I'm holding up? It's okay, take your time.
Hey, you two. Is he able to talk? Is he up to talk for a minute, or?
Give us a moment, Lieutenant. He's just gotten up. If you like, we can call you over when he's ready.
Yeah, that'll be fine. While the paramedics do their thing, I take a seat on the nearby step. Maybe this time I'll be able to leave with a few of my questions answered. Now, wouldn't that be nice for a change? Luckily for me, it doesn't take longer than 5 minutes before the guy finally musters up a coherent sentence.
Where am I? You're the Sun City train station. We found you and a couple others unconscious.
Go! The man quickly leads forward, Kosuke to grasp his head in pain right after.
So, sir, take it easy. You shouldn't strain yourself. Keep this on your head.
The paramedic hands the man an ice pack to put on his head. I also like the little animation, the little ATL you're doing here to like move the sprites around.
Yeah, I tried to like, because obviously it's always shadows, so I try to at least have something to ease the fucking stagnant sprites.
Right, give it some form of life. I like that. It's cool. As he puts it on, his eyes open just enough to be able to gather in his surroundings. That's when he eventually looks in my direction. Upon seeing my presence, I can see that the man quickly becomes pale through the cuts and bruises on his face. Feeling better, Sunshine? Oh. You don't need to be scared, bud. I'm not gonna hurt you. Much. What's going on?
What the fuck?
We're just here to ask you a couple questions about what happened. That won't be too much for you, will it? Here, let's start easy. Are you able to remember the people that attacked you? Do you know how many there were? Or is there anything else you can remember at all about what happened, really? I really don't know.
He might need more time to recover, Lieutenant. Just hold off the questioning for now.
Yada yada. Alright then. When he's able to think straight, I'll see what I can pick out of him. For now, you're good to take him to the hospital so he can recover with the others. I'll check up with him in the morning. It's already late as it is, and I got a daughter who's probably staying up until the minute I get home.
Understood.
The paramedic loads the person to the back of the ambulance before taking off. I wish I could have gotten at least some answers before wrapping things up. I suppose I can't always have it my way. I guess this is a Burger King. I just have to note down whatever questions I could think of the next time I see him. Walking towards my truck, I see a line of people spectating along the street. You sent me a message. Okay, let me see what your message says. Ah, I see, Iris. I see. Okay. Thank you for that. I try to ignore them, but I'm eventually approached by a reporter.
Sir, are you able to confirm that this is the result of a growing gang violence ravaging our city?
We cannot confirm anything at this time. I apologize.
What about the...
Excuse me. The reporter forces the mic in front of me, but I lightly push it away while continuing towards my truck. This job doesn't get any easier, does it? I wait for the crowd of people on the street to part before making my way back to the station. All right. So let's see. We've been going for almost 3.5 hours.
Jeez.
I say, stop it. The noises.
Fucking alarm. Are you awake yet at 1 a.m.?
So,
Oh, shit.
unless you feel like you want to keep going, I think this is a good place to stop because we've been going for like 3.5 hours, like I said.
It is entirely on you, my guy. I have nothing to do tomorrow. If you're up for it, I'm up for it. This is about like a little after halfway, for reference. So it's completely up to you.
So we have like what, 2 more days left? You'd say?
Yes, this day and the next day. But these days are slightly longer.
They're longer than.
Or no,
what
they're
we
about
just
the
went
same length as the festival day. Around, I'd say.
through. Huh.
The ultimate debate.
Yeah, because I was thinking like, I feel like I could keep going, but I don't know. I feel like
we'd have like the last 2 days. There's enough content in that for another stream. So instead
Yeah,
of trying to force it all,
a little bit
another
off for
stream, we
another
just wrap
stream.
it
That's
up here.
fine.
So let me just save. Let me just save here. I like that this is cool. Like it's there, like, and then like on hover, you would say like save. And it says save. That's pretty neat.
Thank
And you coded all this yourself?
I mean, the empty slot and save, that's just replacing the images that are there. It's not too much. The only thing that I had to do was when you do load a game, apparently there's like this separate fucking script that you have to add in for it to work, which isn't included in the template. So that's about all I had to add in.
Well, that's odd.
Yeah, we're streaming.
It has been a 3-hour stream. The longest stream I've ever done in one sitting was 8 hours. And
Oh, man.
that was to play all of Exit Music Redux.
Oh.
Well, correction, not all of it. I played the first 4 hours, and then I've streamed the entire mod in one sitting for 8 hours. That was not a fun day, but I managed to get through it.
Oh my god, I couldn't stand Redux. Or at least the ending. The start was okay. Or no, sorry, the start was good. The parts were just kind of meh. But overall, it was just okay. And then you get to the ending, and it's just... Look how they massacred my girl.
I did not like the ending, nor did I like the executing that mod in general. I
Yeah.
didn't. They tried to make me sympathize with the villain, and I was not here for it.
The only one I cared for was MC. Mans was
Yeah, and
genuinely
even
getting
then-
fucked.
Oh, I thought the longest stream was Among Us. No, I did the EMR stream back in like October 2021 when the mod came out. So if you want to experience me going through all of Exit Music back when I barely knew how OBS worked, then you're more than welcome to do that. Way back when, but anyway, I'd like to say thank you guys for being here. Spirit, thank you for being here with me again.
It is not a problem.
I don't know if you'll be able to be here with me the next time I'll stream this, but I definitely am going to continue playing through the Rising Knight. So if you guys want to play the Rising Knight Chapter 1 for yourself, there will be a download link in the description. If you're new and you want to join the Discord server, there is also a link for that in the description as well. If you're new here, be sure to leave a like on the live stream if you haven't already. And again, you could have been anywhere in the world today, but you decided to be here with us, and I'm very appreciative of that. So, Spirit, is there anything you want to say before we ball out for the rest of the evening?
Have a good night. It's 1 a.m. At least here it is.
Yeah, it is 1 a.m. for us right now. East Coast gang.
Oh yeah.
All right, it's been real. It's been fun. It's been JQ and the Spirit. Oh Jesus.